everybody, or good evening, everybody. It's after 7. Brian Guthrie and Macho Bob Roberts here at Stadium Field in Parkersburg for the 58th meeting of the Parkersburg South Patriots, Parkersburg Big Reds clash on the football field. We're glad that you joined us here this evening. PHS leads the all-time series 39-18, but they've split the last 4 games with South taking 2 of the last 3, including 26-17 last year. And this is the culmination, Macho Bob, of rivalry week. Started with Monday volleyball, which Parkersburg South won in a 5-set thriller. Boys soccer on Tuesday, PHS won. Wednesday, PHS swept both golf and cross country. And last night at Erickson, the girls soccer teams played to a scoreless draw. So this is how we end one of the more fun weeks in the city of Parkersburg with this rivalry.
Right, and it is time to talk football. And even though PHS leads the series 39-18, if you throw out the COVID year back in 2020, they're 12-12, Brian, 12-12. So this is the definition of a rivalry. And you talked about last year. PHS led 17-14 going into the final quarter, but South emerged 26-17 behind Eli Bartley. 300-plus total yards and 3 TDs to lead the comeback.
And these teams are both coming in struggling a little bit this year. PHS finally got their first win of the season last week in Hurricane. A good win for them in the MSAC, of course. So they're 1-2 on the season. South is 0-3 after a rough game last week against Beckley Woodrow Wilson. But both teams, this is one of those games that can turn your season around or sink it.
It can. And what you see at PHS, they've found something in number 24 at quarterback. He's different. He's a quarterback. He wears number 24. He reminds me of a young Pat White. He's fast. You can't take him you can't take the ball out of his hands. You just got to work and figure out how to use him in the passing game to avoid becoming one-dimensional. At South, the same thing. It looks like number 7, Lutchmasing's going to take the start tonight, and that makes South a multi-dimensional football team, and it's going to open up some holes for number 8.
All the pageantry underway. We've already had the combined choirs sing My Home Amongst the Hills. Both the bands are going to come out to do the national anthem. The Red Wings are on the field now. Some gamesmanship from Coach Larry Thompson and the Patriots. They aren't even in the building yet. And we're 12 minutes from kickoff. But we've got a lot of stuff coming up for you. Macho Bob going to talk to Parkersburg head coach Matt Kimes and a special guest also in the pregame show. That is coming up next as we get you ready for kickoff. It is high school football, Parkersburg South at Parkersburg, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union here on CAS 45.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.25 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or gomart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Welcome back to the pregame show. I'm Macho Bob, joined by Coach Matt Kimes. Thank you for being so gracious with your time as you're getting your team ready for a really big night. Coming off a big win at Hurricane last week, it looks like you figured something out at quarterback. What'd you change, and what made you successful last week?
You know, I think with Alex, this just comes with experience. Him being under the fire, so to speak, and getting quad A football reps that he's never had before on Friday nights. And you can see him getting better every day in practice and getting a little more comfortable and a little more confident in himself and his abilities. And, our job as coaches is to build our offense around his skill set and what he does best. And I think we're trying, it's been a process trying to figure that out. We know we got weapons all across the field that we got to try to utilize. But at the same time, we got to be smart about it and know that we can only do so much that he can handle.
Right, and you know what comes with this game, the energy, the pressure. You don't see a lot of sophomores starting at quarterback in this rivalry. What have you done to prepare him emotionally and help him lead the team, make him successful tonight?
Well, I think he does a lot of that on his own. He's a confident kid, and the guys rally around him. And I think we just tell him he ain't got to go win the game by himself. Just manage the game. Do what he's capable of doing. Don't try to do too much. And take what the defense gives you. And then we got to end every offensive drive with a kick. He's got to understand sometimes punting's okay, right? Don't force things. Don't make bad decisions. And sometimes you got some growing pains with that. But I think he understands that his decision making has a lot to do with the success we have.
Right. And as a player, you had some success against South, one we won't talk about. What's going to win the game for you tonight, Coach?
Well, we got to be able to run the football. That's kind of our MO, is we got to be able to run the football and then play a possession-type passing game. And then not make any mental mistakes pre-snap and post-play. We had too many of those against Hurricane. We had too many pre-snap penalties in our first 2 games. We cleaned those up in the second half against Hurricane and showed we're capable of being a really good team. We also got to tackle in space and be physical and then play with controlled aggression, right? You want to play physical, you want to play with enthusiasm, you want to play with violence, but you got to do it at control, and you got to do it between the whistles.
I love it, Coach. Good luck tonight. Thank you for your time.
All right, thanks, Bob.
More pregame show after this.
Hello?
Hi there. I was wondering if you wanted to switch from CAS cable to our services.
No thanks. I'm very happy with CAS cable.
What if I threw in 1 gig speeds?
But I already get that from CAS. And great customer service, too.
How about a puppy? Do you like puppies?
The competition will try and offer you anything but can't match the service and speed you get with CAS cable.
So where are we on the puppy situation? How about 2 puppies? What about ferret?
We've been a CAS cable customer since 2012, and we've really enjoyed their service.
We also partner with them to advertise our pharmacy. Their team is very accommodating to what we want to do, but helps us to communicate well to our customers on our services that we offer.
We would definitely tell other businesses to use CAS cable as their provider and their advertising partner.
We're Laura and Taylor from Cox Family Pharmacy, and we're happy to be CAS cable customers.
Everything begins with water. From our cool mountain springs to the winding streams working their way through the hills and into our rivers. Just like water, progress starts small, with a vision, a plan, and an impactful project. Because when we invest in the foundation, we build stronger communities. The Thrasher Group. Building stronger communities together with you.
Welcome back to the pregame show. I'm Macho Bob, and I'm blessed with the presence of Parkersburg Mayor Tom Joyce. Tom, how's it going tonight?
It's going great, but blessed is a pretty strong word there, Macho. I'm just another redneck from Parkersburg.
All right, well, I believe that. What's your connection to this game? Did you play at Parkersburg High School?
I'm a proud graduate of Parkersburg Catholic High School. Actually, a lot of people don't know this. I just told the kids the last 4 mayors of Parkersburg have all been graduates of Parkersburg Catholic High School.
All right.
Bob Newell, Jimmy Colombo, and Joe Sanner and myself are all proud graduates of Parkersburg Catholic.
Hence the Catholic powder blue.
Well, sorta. This is what was clean.
And I call this neutral blue.
There you go.
I'm right down the middle.
Yeah,
tonight.
I hear you.
This game is a big rivalry, and it's a big deal to Parkersburg. So over the course of history, what has this game meant to the city of Parkersburg?
You're right. It's big, and it's part. I think rivalry football games, wrestling. Matt, you're a wrestling guy. I'm a wrestling guy. Rivalries in general are really the fabric of a community, and right now there's a lot of angst and anger, and that's good. That's healthy. But I think it's just good for the city. It's good. I was out and about before I stopped up here. A lot of parking lots are full. That's good. High school football is a big deal in West Virginia. It's always been a big deal in the city of Parkersburg. And I have memories. My father, who taught at Parkersburg South for 40 years almost, bringing us to this game. And it was a big deal when I was a little kid, and it's still a big deal today. And as a very neutral kind of guy, when it comes to this game, I want it to be clean and safe and nobody get hurt and everybody have fun. And they ask me who's going to win, and it's really easy. Whoever blocks and tackles the best is going to win the football game. That's one thing that hasn't changed.
Mayor Tom Joyce with some coach speak there.
Yeah.
And I said earlier, tonight we're divided, but tomorrow we stand united. Thank you for your time,
Thank
Mayor.
you, Bobby. Take care.
More post-game show to come? Pre-game. More pre-game show coming after this.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
Thank you, CAS Cable, for supporting Belpre football.
Thank you, CAS Cable, for supporting the Belpre High School Marching Band, the pride of Belpre. 1, 2, 3. Pride!
Welcome back to the pregame show. Brian Guthrie, Bobby Roberts here at Stadium Field, getting ready for Parkersburg South and Parkersburg, one of the finest rivalries in the state of West Virginia. Hope, we're glad that you're here with us for a game that just means so much to this town. And you heard Mayor Tom Joyce say, it's just great to see everybody in the same place at the same time, ready to go.
It is, and I mean, it's electric in here because both teams have struggled early. Looks like PHS is putting something together, and Parkersburg South is very hungry to get back on the winning track. I expect a competitive football game tonight, and potentially some fireworks like we've seen back in 2023 when Gage Wright went for 292 rushing and David Parsons set all kinds of records for most total yards, passing yards, five passing touchdowns, 1 on the ground, set all kinds of series records. We can only hope for at least half of that.
You out there, you see the captains getting ready for the coin toss here before the game, and we mentioned the gamesmanship from Coach Larry Thompson and the Parkersburg South Patriots. 5.5 minutes on the clock when the Patriots came up the parking lot and straight up the sideline.
Hey, strategic.
Full gear. Ready to go.
Strategic move, head games. I don't know I don't know why, but perhaps they didn't want to go in the small little locker room down there. We're going to see how this works out for them.
And one of the things I'm kind of digging about this game is that everybody's in their solid colors. Nobody's in a road white or a home white. PHS is navy from stem to stern. PHS is red top to bottom.
I just noticed that, and it's like one of the color rush games in the NFL. I like it. I like it a lot.
You don't have to pick a side. Just sit back and enjoy the ride as we get ready to bring you Parkersburg South and PHS football here from Stadium Field. It's all presented by One Community Federal Credit Union. We're glad to have them back as a partner for this full season of football. Let's take a quick look at the schedules if we can to see how we got here. Again, South comes in 0-3, PHS 1-2 with their win last week at Hurricane. South started with some tough losses there on the road at Wheeling Park and at University, and then their home opener they lost to Woodrow Wilson. Parkersburg starts with a couple of tough losses on a Thursday night in Morgantown, but rebounded last week against Hurricane. So they know what it takes to win. South is still looking for their first win for Coach Thompson.
Well, South was not dealt a great hand early, taking on 3 potential perennial, playoff teams. PHS took advantage of a Hurricane team last night that might be a little bit down from past years, but a win is a win. They're 1-2. They want to get back to 500, and South is wanting to finish or end this losing streak.
South bitten by the turnover bug last week. Lost 3 fumbles, had a couple players go out with injuries. We'll see if they're going to be available for tonight's game. But amongst them, we talked about the quarterback, Colin Hayes. He was their runner. Kinchman Luchman Singh is their passer. Hayes went down last week, so Luchman Singh was kind of forced to go back in. We'll have to see what we get when they come out.
Absolutely. And we also saw in that game against who'd South play last?
Woodrow
Wilson. We saw that Luchman Singh, he's a capable runner as well. So he makes South a multi-dimensional team with his talents. He's just got to take care of the football and not throw it to the red guys.
Yeah, color identification is going to be a key here this evening at Stadium Field. Hey, there we are. Hi.
Oh, hi up there. Yeah, we're down here where they don't have air conditioning. Those guys up there with the glass, they got AC. We're down here taking in all. We're down here taking in all the elements.
It's the atmosphere.
Glad you wore deodorant, Brian. Thank you.
I didn't, but thanks for thinking I would.
All right. Hey, let's give a shout out to the Zebras down to the referee standing there on the Big Red P. These guys are going to get a workout out there in this heat tonight. Let's hope they hydrated. Get a good look at Parkersburg South there.
PHS will be kicking things off. Junior kicker Cole Sisk, number 5, will be teeing it up at his own 40-yard line, kicking towards the new scoreboard, which looks fantastic here. They upgraded the scoreboard here at Stadium Field, and it is fantastic video board over there. But Sisk will be kicking towards the scoreboard, towards the South student section.
All right, and this place has come alive as these teams take the field. Let's hope for an injury-free contest. Some big plays.
I see Derek Sandy, number 2, and number 6, Channing Barrett, the deep men for South. Number 5, Taj Joyce, also roaming around back there.
And that is a Patriot to keep an eye on offense and defense. Yes, that is number 2, Derek Sandy. He wears the green shoes. They are flashy. He is fast. He is aggressive and a tough player despite his lack of size. They have him listed at 180, but I'd say closer to maybe 165-ish. So watch for number 2 tonight. He's going to be all over the field.
Just about ready to get things underway here.
Little huddle there from the referees. I wonder what they're talking about right now. I wonder if somebody forgot a flag or maybe their little.
I think they're waiting for our friends from WTAP to get that.
Yeah. Delay of game on WTAP. You see Cole Sisk. He is a son of a big red. I call him the Cisco Kid. Hope to see some big plays out of him tonight. All
right. Looks like we are ready to get things underway now.
Right.
Crosstown Showdown rivalry week comes to a close. Are you ready, Parkersburg?
I'm ready, Brian. Are you ready?
We got 2 full student sections jumping up and down at each end zone. Sisk has it teed up. All we need now is a whistle and to sweep the leg.
Here we go.
We are underway. It's going to head towards Sandy. He will take it at the 5. 10, 15, 20. Spun around it to 25. Still on his feet at the 30 and will fight his way out to the 35-yard line. And that's where we will see the Parkersburg South offense for the first time this evening. And coming out to be the quarterback is going to be Kinchman Luchman Singh. He's number 7. He's a senior. And again, he started the season as the starter up at Wheeling Park and has thrown for over 300 some odd yards this season.
But he's turning the ball over, Brian. He's throwing it to the other team, and you just can't do that.
Got a bad case of the yips when you start the wrong color. So Luchman Singh will have 1st and 10 at the 35 for Parkersburg South as we are underway. A little bit of a shift puts Joyce in motion. He'll hand it off to him, and Taj Joyce is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to lose one on the first down.
Yeah, nothing there. Good pursuit by number 3, Devin Weidman, from the backside of the play. There was nothing there from the get-go, and that's no gain.
Second and we'll call it a long 10.
10 and a half.
It was on the strike, right?
Right, now it's halfway, so that's 10 and a half.
10 and a half, 10 and a couple feet-ish.
Short 11.
Short 11. 2 receivers to the top for Luchman Singh, and they'll keep it on the ground. Off this time goes to Derek Sandy. He will get back that yard and then get another one, but it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Patriots here on the opening drive.
Brian, that was actually Dedrick Riggs, number 1 on the carry. And I do not see number 8, Cooper Jackson, on the field.
Coach Matt Kimes along the near sideline, urging his crowd to get behind him here on this 3rd and 9.
I do not see Adam Elder for the Big Reds.
I see, okay, Sandy is in the backfield along with Luchman Singh. The green shoes, that's a good give
Green
right
shoes,
there.
Derek Sandy.
Receivers to the bottom here on 3rd and 9, and now a whistle and a timeout South. Less than 2 minutes into the game.
Brian, that's a big deal. If Cooper Jackson's not available for the Parkersburg South Patriots, boy, that really puts them behind the proverbial 8 ball, and it's just coincidence he wears number 8. If he's not out there tonight, Parkersburg South's going to have to generate some kind of offense somewhere else.
Cooper Jackson, 155 yards on the ground last week against Beckley. Yeah, and that's a big hole in your offense to have to try and fill. 10:41 here in the opening quarter. First drive of the game.
I see Colin Hayes back there on crutches, number 9.
Yep, there you can see Colin Hayes. I doubt we are going to see him tonight.
Dominic, play to the press box, please.
And I don't see Adam Elder on the defensive line, but no worse for the wear with 2 big stops early.
Play resumes. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Patriots.
Bob, I know it's the first drive of the game. Big 3rd down right here.
Big 3rd down. Big 3rd down. Because if Parkersburg's defensive line can establish dominance inside, boy, that really makes it tough for Parkersburg South.
3rd and 9 for the Patriots. They will stay on the ground. And nothing doing for Riggs. He'll be lucky to get the line of scrimmage.
Again,
quick 3 and out for the Patriots.
Quick penetration up the middle, forced the action outside. Good containment by the Big Reds, and that's 3 big stops in a row, and they made it look pretty easy. We're going to see South come in and punt the football away.
And Luchman Singh is also the punter for the Patriots, which adds an extra little wrinkle that you got to prepare for on special teams.
And a very dangerous number 4. Brady Thorne had a big week last week returning kickoffs and catching the football, and I think he also had an interception, big interception.
Luchman Singh,
left-footed boot.
Gets it out.
Brady Thorne on the return.
Here comes Thorne up the near sideline. He will spin at the 35, but nothing much there. Corralled by a host of Navy jerseys, and we will see the PHS offense for the first time.
Nice job there by the Patriots kick coverage team, punt coverage team, to corral him there, pin him against the sideline, and not let him get loose.
So here we'll see sophomore quarterback number 24, Alex Greer. You don't see a lot of quarterbacks wearing 24.
No, his coaches says he's different, and not just the number. He's just a different skill set. He's a very skilled runner. He's very fast. Like I said, it's hard to compare anyone to Pat White, but a young Pat White out here, very strong runner. You can't take the football out of his hands.
1st and 10 for the Big Reds.
We'll see what PHS can do, and Greer's going to throw the swing on the first play of the game, and he's got to be an opening loose down the far sideline. Assist is into Patriot territory and inside the 30, and a huge first play for the Big Reds.
Son of a Big Red. The Cisco kid takes the swing pass. That's one way to build some confidence in your quarterback. Give him something simple. Give him an easy toss. It worked out. Big game for the Big Reds. Now Parkersburg South back against the wall early.
Greer was 6 of 11 passing last week against Hurricane, 107 yards and a score. Also ran for 89 yards on 10 carries. So we'll see what he can do with first play in enemy territory. First down, Big Reds at the South 31. 2 receivers to the bottom. A man in motion puts a 3rd there, and Greer will fake the handoff, keep it himself. And he's going to take it to the house. No! Just short, but 1st and goal, Big Reds.
Touchdown saving tackle there, and that's exactly what Greer, let's see.
Made by Channing Barrett.
Alex Greer, I keep forgetting his first name. Mr. Greer is here.
Just call him Mr. Greer.
Straight up the middle, Pat White-esque. This kid is special, Brian.
1st and goal at the 2 for the Big Reds. They have run a total of 2 plays thus far.
This guy's just getting started. He's a sophomore, Brian. What is he going to do in the next 3 years?
So we got to see the maturation of David Parsons here at PHS, and now we're going to see Greer do it. And the Big Reds will punch it in from 2 yards out. Touchdown, Parkersburg. Brady Thorne from 2 yards out.
And PHS comes out here with a high energy, big stuff on the offense to kill the Patriots' first drive. They take the punt, they drive it down the field. Two big plays, big play from Cole Sisk, big play from Alex Greer, and Brady Thorne. Is that who punched it in, Brian?
Yes.
Punched it in from short. Cole Sisk, the extra point is good.
Nope. Missed
no good.
It.
No good.
No good on the extra point. So
wide right.
8:47 here in the first quarter. Big Reds draw first blood. They're leading 6-0. We'll come back after this timeout. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
I think that was, sorry.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.25 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
Calendar notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100, or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. Put the phone away, or pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Sisk to put the boot to it, leading 6-0. This one's going to be a little shorter, and Joyce will take this at the 16. He's out across the 30, not even to full speed yet at 35, fighting his way out to the 40, and a flag will come in late. And we'll see if this is going to be on South or PHS, because it was just in a big pile of humanity. You couldn't tell who that was going to be on.
That's one way to get the ball in the hand of your playmakers, and South last week did not do a good job of getting Joyce involved, and that's one of your playmakers. He needs some touches.
That's going to take a big chunk of it. With a block in the back against South, move them backwards.
And penalties was an issue last week against Woodrow Wilson as well, so let's keep an eye on that, Brian.
We have a Big Red down on the field right now.
And we are still in limbo up here. Are you positive it was Brady Thorne?
I don't know.
I'm just going by. They flashed Ethan Jones up on the big board up here.
I thought it was Thorne that came out of the pile. We've got a player down on the field. We'll take a timeout for the injury. 6-0. Parkersburg leads Parkersburg South. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45. The Butcher Bend Autumn Festival returns October 3rd and 4th and 10th and 11th. Join us at the West Virginia Interstate Fairgrounds in Mineral Wells and enjoy free admission and free parking. We've got a haunted barn, food, games, and fun for the whole family. Get a complete list of events online at butcherbendautumnfestival.org. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. And a special thank you goes out to all of this year's sponsors. The Butcher Bend Autumn Festival, October 3rd and 4th and 10th and 11th at the Fairgrounds in Mineral Wells. Player, I believe.
Looks like Ethan Jones, number 8.
I thought it was 6.
Yeah, it could be a 6. His jersey's a little scrunched up there, Brian. My eyesight has not been the best here of late.
Got my readers on. So after the block in the back penalty, what should have been out at the 40 is now at the 22-yard line for Parkersburg South, their second time with the ball. A 3 and out the first time with it. And South will keep it on the ground. Quick handoff, and again, a yard.
Well, and what you're seeing here, Brian, is every time South snaps the ball, the red guys are pushing the blue guys into backfield. Yeah. So they're getting good penetration in the middle. And that's jamming things up. And it's going to be tough sledding if those Parkersburg South linemen can't get some traction here.
Couple yards on the carry. It'll be second down and 8 for Parkersburg South. 8:08 rolling clock here in the first quarter. 6-0 Big Reds. South is yet to attempt the pass, and they've yet to actually run the ball outside the tackles yet.
Well, and that's due to that inside penetration. And Good containment on the edges for the Big Reds. Very fundamental, good football being played out here right now.
Lutchman Singh now to throw. We'll swing it out into the flat, and it's complete. 25-30.
There we go.
There's a first down. Nice block in the backfield by Taj Joyce, and it'll be a first down for Parkersburg South. And now a late flag as Taj Joyce and Cole Sisk get tied up there on the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a good way to spread this defense out, and that'll open some holes there in the middle if you can pull those on. Oh, big penalty there by the Big Reds, and that is going to nullify the block in the back for Parkersburg South on the kickoff.
They called it on 15, but I don't think I thought it was 5. It is 5.
Number 5.
It is 5. Cole Sisk will take the penalty on that one. As the ball was complete out to 22, Logan Graham. He had the first down and then tack on 15 more, and South is now in PHS territory.
And Big Mo has entered the building. Parkersburg South has momentum on their side. Let's see if they can continue this, get down here and tie this game up, potentially take the lead on this drive.
Joyce is the receiver to the slot in the bottom. Here's Lutchman Singh, and he will keep it on the play-action fake, and he's inside the 40, 35, and run out of bounds. And he's going to have another Patriot first down.
And boy, I got to tell you, what a nice adjustment by South coach Larry Thompson to take advantage of this defensive line penetrating his backfield with a little bit of misdirection right there.
There's a red GMC pickup truck, West Virginia license.
Consecutive first downs for the Patriots.
Race cars on the license plate. Again, West Virginia license. 1910.
Joyce and Barrett, the receivers to the top.
Needs to be moved before it's
handoff will go to Sandy. He'll go through the hole on the right side, and he's busted his way down to the 20, and another Patriot first down.
Again, a little counter right there by the Parkersburg South offense, and Larry Thompson doing a great job taking advantage of this very aggressive Parkersburg defensive line.
These plays are completely different from the first 4 plays we saw.
Yes, those first 3 runs were straight ahead blocking, straight handoffs, and you can see South using the misdirection here to take advantage of that penetration by the Parkersburg line.
First and 10 at the 21 for Parkersburg South.
Make them think you're going one way and then go the other way.
Handoff is going nowhere as the Big Reds snuffed that one out pretty quick.
5 yards deep in the backfield, Brian. There's got to be a remedy for that for Parkersburg South's interior line.
I think that's Jaquay Brown, ball carrier number 14.
Yeah, he was shot out of a cannon.
Tackle made by Devin Whitman.
Devin Whitman.
2 yards on the play. It'll be second and 12.
Looked like a sprinter coming out of the blocks. This has got to feel good for Mr. Lutchman Singh to come in here and have an effective drive after the ineffective first drive.
Loss of 2 makes it second and 12, and Lutchman Singh will keep it himself. Straight run, left side off tackle, and he's going to be down around the 13-yard line.
That was
short of the sticks.
Mr. Lutchman Singh, number 7, with the keeper, the kind of student body left there. He followed both backs up into the hole. Good movement there by the blue team.
It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Patriots.
Big third down here, Macho Bob.
Big third down.
I'm going to say that on every third down. I don't know if you know that.
They're all big. They're all big until the game's out of reach one way or the other. And this might be 4-down territory right here for Parkersburg South early.
6-0 Big Reds. Patriots trying to answer. They'll go with a power formation. 2 receivers to the bottom. Lutchman Singh. Nope, there's going to be a handoff to... Did they hand it off to Sandy?
Derek Sandy was the ball
Sandy
carrier.
into a big pile of red jerseys. No gain, 4th and 1.
Austin Jones, Jordan Hester.
Boy, I tell you, they're just having no success running the ball straight ahead between the 2 guards. Where they've been effective here is with the misdirection. Number 14 run off there. Parkersburg South making some substitutions. Looks like Deidre Briggs replaces 14 in the backfield. And here we go. 4th and 1, Brian. This is a big 4th down.
This is a big 4th down. This place is getting a little noisy. Patriots trying to go towards the Big Red student section, and timeout South. At 4:16 of the first quarter, they have burned 2 timeouts 8 minutes into this game.
Wow.
I'm not saying that's going to come up big in the end, but usually you don't use them just like you've got extras coming later.
Well, you know, and I don't know about the first time out. I don't know what first that one, but this one, you want to have the right play in here and the right personnel in the game. You've got to have full confidence here going forward in 4th and 1 in give-me range for kicking, but you don't know if it's give-me at the high school level. Wonder what's going on inside of that huddle right there. The offensive line has had 0 push between the guards. They've been very effective running counter action. I don't know what we're going to see here, Brian. I'd look for a little. I don't know. You got to put it on the quarterback. Give him the run pass options. Get him on the edge.
I would agree with that.
All right. It looks like they're going
4th and 1.
They're going wide here to the short side of the field.
Go with the 2-back set, a power right set. Here's Luchmansing. He's going to hand it off. First man through is number 1, Derek Riggs, or Dedrick Riggs, and he is going to be right near the sticks.
For what that was a very good effort, good penetration by the Big Reds. And
they'll call first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Patriots.
Dedrick Riggs sold out, went head first, full Superman dive, got hit pretty good, and got the first down. That's a big, big, big play early for Parkersburg South.
And call me old school, if you will. Old man yells at Cloud. Lined up in the shotgun on 4th and 1 makes me crazy.
And it's that everybody does it now.
I know,
Brian.
but it still makes me crazy. First and goal, handoff will be to the second man through. I think that was Sandy.
And not much there. The good flow there to the short side of the field by the Big Reds line. Scraping down the line there.
A red wave, if you will, just kind of sliding with the blocking and cutting that one off.
Nicely played. Despite this drive here, the Big Reds defense is playing pretty solid football right now. See if they can get a stop here deep inside the red zone.
Second and goal inside the 10, just short of the 9-yard line for the Patriots, trailing 6-0, trying to answer the Big Reds score. Luchmansing will roll out of pocket, looking to throw. Now in trouble, will wing it toward the end zone, incomplete. Trying to get it out there to Channing Barrett, but he couldn't hook up with him. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, the last 2 plays, it looked like Parkersburg defense knew the offense's play call. They flowed right along with that, had the receivers covered up. Luchmansing might have had a better opportunity to tuck it and run, but he was accounted for too. So excellent play by the Parkersburg defense.
Yeah, they did a great job. You could tell as the pocket moved out to the right. The Big Red defenders just shadowed. They didn't all attack.
That's a well-coached team, and they recognized the formation. They recognized it post-snap, and they made a big play right there to force a 3rd down.
Big third down here, Macho Bob.
Another big one.
3rd and goal for South. Inside 3 minutes to go, first quarter, trailing by 6. Taj Joyce goes in motion. Play action. They'll swing it to Joyce, and Taj Joyce takes it in for the Patriots score.
Brian, my goodness. Larry Thompson with the play call. And now we see what Mr. Luchmansing, number 7, brings to this offense. And last week we could not get it to number 5. We did not get it to number 5. And you see him with his 2nd touch tonight, and it goes for a touchdown. Tie game 6-6. Parkersburg South knots it up. Wow,
whistles here before the extra point attempt.
What a play call there. And you got to understand football. You ask yourself, if Parkersburg's stuffing it up the middle, why do you keep running it in there? You keep running it in there to set that up. Excellent play call, Larry Thompson. Excellent execution. Number 7, number 5, touchdown Patriots.
James Thompson on to kick the extra point. Into the student section, it is good, and South will have the lead at 2:51 in the first quarter. It's the Patriots 7, the Big Red 6. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
That's big time.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.25 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
Six in this crosstown showdown. Brian Guthrie, Macho Bob Roberts, high above Stadium Field. With 2:51 left here in the opening quarter, Parkersburg South spun their wheels to start this game. PHS ran it right down their throat, and South answers with a nice drive of their own.
Hey, man, kudos to whoever Mr. Thompson, Coach Thompson has up here in the press box, because they made some good adjustments there. And
onside kick.
And
well by the Big Reds.
Well played there by number 23, Austin Jones, by the Big Reds. South tried to surprise them with an onside kick. I'm not sure about that call after a big-time answer. Now you give Parkersburg High School possession.
With the way they moved the ball the first time, the length of field, it wasn't a big deal the first time. So now they only have to go about half of it.
Maybe they're trying to conserve clock.
Is that it?
That might be.
Well, you can get what you in before the second quarter, I guess. All right, cool. Alex Greer, sophomore quarterback for the Big Reds. Back on the field now, trailing by 1. Patriots showing blitz. Here they come. And it will be a handoff. This is Hunter Levitt. And flags everywhere. Somebody lost their hat.
Hunter Levitt, the ball carrier.
I believe that was Brody Nesselrote, lost his helmet.
Those flags came out. Two officials at the same time threw their flags.
Nesselrote made the stop, lost his hat.
Maybe a spear or unnecessary roughness.
Illegal participation. Defense, number 64. He made the tackle with his helmet off. That's a 15-yard penalty from the end of the line.
Well, kudos to that guy. That's one tough guy right there. Hat came off, came in, made the stick, and gets penalized for it. I don't know about that call, Brian.
I mean, a rule's a rule.
A rule is a rule,
but,
I agree.
You know, whatever. I don't know. You go, oh, no, my helmet's gone. I have to eliminate myself from the play when you're an interior lineman with a running back.
It would be nice to see a replay of that. I can't wait to go home and rewatch that.
So a free first down for PHS down to the South 33-yard line.
Yep, and I think that's the third penalty on Parkersburg South. They piled up on them last week. They were going backwards a lot.
Greer double clutch and is going to have to eat it.
And that was number 1, Dedrick Riggs, from the backside. Greer intended to throw the ball, but he had to pump fake. The receiver was not open.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a quick out. It wasn't there. Greer, good call, not cutting it loose.
Absolutely, and holding onto the ball.
Taking a shot from the blind side.
Yes.
They'll lose some ground on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13 back at the 36.
Nice play there by Dedrick Riggs. Pursuit angle was perfect.
Here we'll put a man in motion. That's Parsons. Play action fake, rolls out, throws near sideline, overthrows his man. It was intended for Titan Parsons, senior receiver.
Yeah, well-designed play, but well covered. You got to take those chances, and that's where Alex Greer's most effective, is throwing the ball, rolling to the right-hand side. Just a little bit too tall for number 11.
96 seconds remain here in the first quarter. It is 7-6, Parkersburg South.
I'm going to say this now, Brian. We've not seen number 4 get a touch on the offense, so let's get him involved here shortly. Matt Kimes comes wide to the near side, number 4, Brady Thorne.
3rd and 13 for the Big Reds. That should be a flag. There was 2 guys moving. There is a flag down on the far side. Greer's going to keep it inside the 30, but this is going to come back as PHS had 2 guys moving. If this isn't an illegal shift, I will be amazed.
And although that's going to come back, you see right there what Alex Greer brings to the football field. He's a very slick runner. When you think you've got him corralled, boy, he finds a way to get through there and pile up the yards. He's a good runner.
My money's on a legal shift.
And I'm going with you.
Offense. 10 men moving at the snap and not
Nailed it.
You're like a walking rule book, Brian.
Will replay third down.
I'm surprised they let the play go. I thought they would whistle it dead. Nonetheless, that is going to move the ball back outside the 40-yard line. The first down marker is at the 23 and a half.
Second and 13, though. The playbook's wide open right here with an athlete like Alex
13.
Greer. Who knows what we're going to see here?
Yeah, 18. Third and 18. Big third down here, Macho Bob. On third and 18, and they're offside again.
Oh, wow, man. There was all kinds of guys going everywhere. Titan Parsons 10 yards downfield.
Offense. Number 11. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Big Reds were a house of fire first time with the ball, and now they're actually back near where they got it to start this drive.
Kevin Weidman comes off the field. Titan Parsons
third and 23 now, inside 50 seconds on a rolling clock.
Right,
in
what
the
do you
first
run?
quarter.
What do you run on third and 23?
It's your 2 plays to get this. There's get a chunk here. Blitz from the Patriots. Man comes untouched. Greer under pressure, and he's going to be brought down at the 44-yard line. He'll actually get a yard out of it.
Boy, I'll tell you, big drive last time for the Big Reds, and now they're just self-destructing here. It's going to be fourth and a long ways. Looks like
they're going to kick it away. Asia Yost, number 20 for the Patriots, came flying through that line almost untouched, and Greer just had to run for his life at that point.
Tyler Shahan, number 1, back to kick this ball away.
Big Reds do not have to run this play before the first quarter expires.
I'd be surprised if they do. Derek Sandy, Mr. Greenshoe's back.
Yeah, they're going to let this clock run out, and that is the end of the first quarter after one frame. Everybody's like, what happened? Quarter ended. Parkersburg South leads Parkersburg in this crosstown showdown 7-6. Second quarter is up after this. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Make plans to come to downtown Parkersburg for the match, the Monster Mash, Thursday, October 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. outdoors at Discovery World, 900 Market Street. Rain or shine, there will be music, games, entertainment, and treats for the kids. Come dressed in your best Halloween costume for some safe and not-so-scary fun. Visit downtownpkb.com for more information, and thank you to our sponsors, the Monster Mash, Thursday, October 16th in downtown Parkersburg.
What we do here is more than just a job. We make a lasting impact every day. The architecture, engineering, and field services professionals at Thrasher are providing the know-how to make projects successful. Whether you're just starting out or looking to advance, you'll find career paths that align with your goals and a company that's committed to your growth. At Thrasher, it's more than just another day on the job. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow.
Getting ready for the second quarter here. Brian Guthrie, Macho Bob Roberts at Stadium Field, ready for the second quarter, 7-6. And Macho Bob, I'll tell you what, after that first quarter, after that first drive from Parkersburg, I had my questions about South, but South has shown that they're ready to play, and now the Big Reds are shooting themselves in the foot.
Yep, momentum changed sides there, and Big Reds just kind of self-destructed on this drive, penalties, and going backwards. Quarterback fumbles the ball. Good job to stay on it and conserve some field position here. Got a chance to really flip the field and pin South back deep. Derek Sandy, Mr. Greenshoe's back to receive it. Heels are on the 10-yard line.
Tyler Shahan to punt the ball away for the Big Reds. He stands at his own 42-yard line when we get ready to start here. TV timeout? Yep, TV timeout. We're cool, so we don't have to do this.
Yep, and you got to wonder, how do these pauses in the action affect the team out there? Definitely gives them a little rest, lets them catch their breath, maybe look around a little bit and take in this wild environment. The stands are clear full, people standing all along the ends. Student sections are full. Bands on both ends ready to get after it.
All right, now we'll have 4th and 22 for the Big Reds at the 45-yard line. Shahan to punt it away. Good snap. Under some pressure, kicks it towards the near sideline, and it will go into the Red Wings.
Yeah, he tried to angle that kick down into the corner, and it looks like he kicked up into the third row of the stands.
30, just past the 30-yard line is where they will mark that out of bounds, and we'll see the Patriot offense come out.
30-yard line. For the Patriots begin play, 1st and 10.
Leading 7-6. Parkersburg South 0-3 on the season. PHS 1-2.
Boy, that last drive didn't look like an 0-3 team, Brian.
It did not.
But again, they've played some worthy competition.
They've had a tough road to hoe with Wheeling Park University and Beckley to start your season. You're gonna find out what you're made of real quick.
Absolutely, and it's not as if they weren't competitive. They lost a couple games. The scores were deceptive, I should say.
Yes. Luchman Singh will hand it off. Ooh. And not much there. Spun around and dropped is Channing Barrett coming out of his receiver position.
Big Red come out of there with the football. Double leg takedown on the tackle there.
Would you give them 2 points for that?
I would give him 3 because it's worth 3 now.
Okay,
Brian,
well, there you go. Well, there's where the stuff I don't know.
That's new to me, too. So
Barrett will get 2 yards on the play, so it's 2nd and 8.
I'm looking forward to wrestling season, Brian.
You're always looking forward to wrestling
That's how
season.
I got my opening here with the CAS.
You're always in wrestling.
I want to wrestle right now.
We'll send you out there and see if we can find somebody at halftime. Luchman Singh will hand it off on the ground.
A little bit of room
is
in
Riggs, and he'll spin around for about another yard. Another big 3rd down here for the Patriots, 3rd and 7.
And and I know, we all know that Parkersburg South is missing Cooper Jackson right now.
Big time.
Big time.
Yeah, again, Cooper Jackson not playing. Colin Hayes not playing. Colin Hayes actually on crutches. We saw him go off. I think he got golf carted off last
but
week.
We're going to see Dedrick Riggs, number 1, and Derek Sandy get a chance here to handle the football, and they're doing a fine job so far.
3rd and 7 for the Patriots. Pass out into the flat is caught by Taj Joyce.
And there he goes.
He's hit the Jets. And Taj Joyce is loose. And he will take it to the house. Touchdown, Parkersburg South. 67 yards for Taj Joyce.
And a big-time celebration. Look at the wheels right there. The green shoes, the green gloves, the look back. Taj Joyce takes it to the house. Pay dirt for the Patriots. Big-time play. They did not get the ball in his hands last week against Woodrow Wilson, and I gave him a little bit of grief about it. And tonight, they found him, and it's paying off big time.
Thompson on to attempt the extra point. Joyce's 2nd touchdown of the night.
Wow, and we wanted fireworks. We got fireworks.
Got him,
Brian.
and we got the musket to go off, too. Extra point from Thompson is up and good. 10:24 remain in the 2nd quarter, and the Parkersburg South Patriots jump out to a 14-6 lead over the Parkersburg Big Reds. You're watching high school football, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.25 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
What do I love about Mark? How much time do you have?
(14-6) is the Parkersburg South lead. Somebody's getting a pretty sweet drone shot. I just saw it right over midfield and go straight up.
Boy, I'll tell you what, man. Whoever's drone that is capturing some good action out here right now because
there it is down here again.
This is a heck of a football game so far. I hope we keep it up. I'd like to see a good answer here from the Parkersburg Big Reds.
Thompson, actually they'll try to run like a pooch kick and now flags down, and I believe this is going to be an illegal procedure against Parkersburg South. They're trying to get a little fancy with their kickoffs. And it's not
the
working.
onside kick last time, kind of I don't know about that. And then again here, the penalty on the kickoff, I don't know about that.
Listen, I'm all for trying something new, but not if it moves you backwards.
Yeah, that's a kickoff team. Special teams is the one place where you don't want to get penalized. Special teams coach won't be happy about that one. Now you give Parkersburg the chance to get some good field position because they've got some short guys up here with Sisk. I can't see who's on the other side. That looks like number 3, Devin Weidman. They've got some capable ball handlers up here. If you decide to kick it short, they can catch it and run with it.
So they have 2 guys lined up to kick, Thompson and Wyatt Bartley. Bartley is going to actually put the toe to it and drive it down to about the 12-yard line.
The younger brother of Mr. Eli Bartley, who had a big game last year.
Here comes Tyler Shahan with it. He's going to come all the way from one side to the other and out to the 25-yard line.
Decent run back there. You saw him come to the near side of the field. You saw some number one on number one violence there, but Tyler Shahan ran through that tackle, got a few extra yards, and they're going to take the ball about, looks like it's right on the 25.
Right on the 25. Near hash, 10-15 here in the second quarter. South 14, PHS 6. PHS's first drive went right down the field. Their second one, not so much.
Yeah, not so much. Had some penalties, kind of backed yourself up, and then a mishandled ball in the backfield. Let's see what they do this time, Brian. I expect a good bounce back.
A game of big plays thus far as PHS is going to be offsides again. The right side of the big red line moved before anybody else did.
Yeah, I know these guys are excited, man. It's a big game. You want to fire out of there, get a big block, but you've got to be disciplined. You can't back yourself up now.
Matt Kimes is losing his mind on the near sideline, and probably rightfully so.
Well, he looks like he's been fired up ever since South scored that last touchdown. Well, probably the first touchdown. He's been fired up all day. When I interviewed him, he kind of looked mad at me.
Everybody looks mad at you.
Where that Woodrow Wilson coach last week got me. I said, "Can I interview you before the game, coach?" And he looked at me and said, "No."
Handoff. Trying the right side for PHS.
Ethan Jones with a good run there to the outside, kind of just a basic pitch sweep, direct pitch, and Ethan Jones found a little hole out there, got that penalty yardage back and then some.
Yep, about 9 total. The 5 they lost, plus about 4 more. It'll be second and a long 6.
That's on
Maybe
the line.
Closer
That's
to 7.
Let's go
You're
short
gonna go 7.
Short
7, long 6.
All
really
right.
short 8.
It's time to get Brady Thorne involved in this offense. Number 4 is wide here to the wide side of the field towards the press box.
Greer is going to call for the football on second down. Well, he's going to keep it himself. Nice fake. He had me, and he's going to go out across the 35, and that should be a big red first down.
Very reminiscent of the wing T with the deception and misdirection there. Good ball handling, a little bit of magic there by number 24. I thought
Jones had it.
I did for sure. The Patriot defense did for sure. And Alex Greer, first down Big Reds.
Closing in on 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Big Reds trailing by 8. I just did that math in my head, by the way.
You're a mathematician as well.
Here's Greer on first down. Fakes it to Jones, will roll near side. It's going to fling it down the field, and it's going to be picked off and coming the other way.
And there's the youth.
Yep, he just winged it, and here you're going to see it on the replay. And Greer just rolls near side and just cuts it loose.
Yep, and that's mistakes you're going to get from a 10th grade sophomore quarterback. He lofts it out there, puts it out there, going for the big play guy, number 11, Titan Parsons. Well played by the Patriot defense, poorly thrown ball. And
Channing Barrett with the pick for the Patriots.
Big opportunity for South to stretch this out a little bit and establish some dominance.
Here's Kinsman Luchman Singh. And I apologize if I'm saying his name wrong. That's how I thought.
Luchman Singh. Luchman Singh. And nothing there for the Parkersburg South Patriots. Again, well played, like the Big Reds knew the play call. But again, look for some misdirection coming back here to the wide side of the field. They're setting something up, Brian.
Logan Graham, 22 on the carry. Yeah, the downside of having two guys hurt is that you got to put some younger guys in there and get them some reps. The upside is that these younger guys are going to get some reps. You're going to find out how deep your bench is.
Right, and I don't think either of these teams are excessively deep. You're going to see some young guys play. You're starting a sophomore at quarterback, a very talented sophomore as far as his legs go. The arm strength will get better. The decision-making will get better. But that was a poor decision there on that last interception.
Center screen pass is complete to Taj Joyce, but no gain on the play. And actually, I believe they're going to lose a couple.
Yeah, they had that play set up a couple times last week against Woodrow Wilson and missed it. That one was completed, but it was well defended by the guys in red.
3rd down and 12. Here for the Patriots at the Big Red 45. This would be a huge stop for PHS if they can get it.
All right, 3rd and 11. Got to get your quarterback on the edge with a run-pass option here if you're Parkersburg South.
Are you putting it in the air, or are you going to try and run it?
You know, I got to get my quarterback out there with the option. He's got to have
RPO.
Absolutely. To the wide side of the field. But you got Taj Joyce lined up to the short side of the field. I don't know what we're going to see here, Brian.
Play action. Pass out into the flat. Caught by Jones and brought down.
Brady Thorne read that well.
Excuse me, Graham. Logan Graham.
Yeah, and Brady Thorne played it well. Nothing doing. Came up, secured the tackle. That brings up a 4th down. And it looks like it's going to be a punt here. But, again, we've got a quarterback as the punter, so anything's in play with the ball at the Big Reds 44.
Good shot there, Coach Thompson talking to Graham as he came off the field. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he could do with it.
See if they try anything slick right here, Brian, with an 8-point lead. 6:38 left on the clock.
Luchman Singh. Will Rugby kick it? Nice kick. Taken at the 8-yard line. Coming all the way back the other way and tripped up and knocked down at the 15-yard line.
And you see the speed there by Camaro Jackson, appropriately named Camaro. He was super sport. He was speeding across there.
Correction. Return by
Javelle Chandler. That's who I thought it was on the return for the Big Reds. So
that looked like Camaro Jackson. It looked like a 39 to me. Again, my eyesight is not as good as
at least you're out there driving. That's what I think we're all happy about. 1st and 10 Big Reds at their own 15. They've got the South student section right behind them to create some chaos. Late man coming off the field for PHS. Greer will hand it off on 1st down. And
that's Ethan Jones, number 8 with the carry. He punched it up in there. He's a good, tough runner. Reminds me a lot of South's Cooper Jackson, who's not playing tonight. But PHS has something there if they can establish that run inside the tackles. That will open up those little screen passes out to number 4, number 11.
6 minutes to go until the half. South leads 14-6. 2nd down and 6 after the carry from Jones.
Hunter Levitt comes in motion.
Here's Greer.
Back in
Calls
motion.
for the ball. Hands it off. Jones going to be wrapped up and brought down from behind, just short of the 20-yard line.
75, number 75, Justice Drain on the tackle. You see the wrestling pedigree there as he got the tackle.
And Jones is going to be slow to get up, and we're going to have a stoppage in play here.
Yeah, Justice Drain put the Russian double leg on him there and put him on his butt. Nice tackle by Justice Drain.
Looks like we might have a cramp down there. It's getting stretched out. Coming up at the half, we will show you the Big Red Marching Band as well as the Parkersburg South Patriot Band. We can see their shows here this evening from Stadium Field. And coming up on the 27th, a week from tomorrow. Is that right? Yeah, a week from tomorrow is a big day for band competitions in the city of Parkersburg, as you've got both the Patriot Invitational going on in Erickson and the Jim Kessel Invitational here at Stadium Field. If you want to see some great marching bands in competition, Saturday the 27th here in Parkersburg is the place to do it. Now we're going to get the trainers from Parkersburg South come across as well.
I just received a picture here from an inside source telling me what Matt Kimes was mad about earlier on the touchdown pass. You can see here when Lutchmansing let the ball go, he had two linemen. Looks like they were well past the line of scrimmage, perhaps.
Not an inside source.
An inside source in the stands.
You're hooked up. You're Adam Schefter up here.
Hey,
I've heard.
I've got some resources, Brian. Let's just say that.
Tentacles everywhere.
I reach out.
You do. Tentacles.
All right, there he comes off the field.
Yeah, Jones is going to walk off the field under his own power, which is something you really like to see, especially when the trainers from the other team come across. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that young man runs hard, and that can take a toll on your own body sometimes when you go up in there with reckless abandon. But he's got a good gait about him. He looks like he's going to be fine. Maybe he'll go over there and just get a little bit more tape.
Back to play, 3rd and 5, and Greer is going to keep it the whole way, but he's going to get wrapped up and swallowed whole at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, and it'll be 4th down for the Big Reds, deep in their own territory.
Caden Johnson came out of there fired up, man. This Parkersburg South defense is playing with some fervor. All right.
A little chutzpah? Well, do you like fervor? We'll go fervor.
Fervor. All right, number 5, Taj Joyce back here, looking for another touch in the special teams game.
4th and 5 for the Big Reds at their own 20.
Tyler Shahan, who kicked it into the stands last time, see if he can keep this one between the white lines.
Usually try to keep it away from Joyce on punts. Got some pressure.
Better kick there.
It's going to be a little short, and it will take a bounce right near midfield. Big Red bounce into South territory down to the 44-yard line, and that's where we will see the Patriots work with 4:27 left here in the first half and an 8-point lead at 14-6. Only one timeout left for the Patriots. They burned 2 of them.
Well, I tell you what.
By 8 minutes into the first quarter, they burned 2 of them.
The way this offense is getting big chunks and big plays, I don't think they're really concerned about timeouts right now. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt
I believe
them.
I'm legally obligated to say how many timeouts they have left. It's just like a broadcasting rule, is that I have to say timeouts.
Would you rather burn them early or take them to the locker room?
You use them when you got to use them.
Yeah,
it's just sometimes it's like, I don't know.
And I agree, it was a good call down here on 4th and 1.
On 4th down, they turned into a touchdown. So, yeah, that one I liked.
I believe the other
one on the first series
and I believe
felt a little weird.
Yeah, that was
especially when they didn't even show up until 5 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah, maybe they were jet lagged, bus lagged.
They had Applebee's. All you can eat.
All right, now they're gone. Now we don't have to worry about timeouts because they're all 3 gone.
Endless apps at Applebee's or something like that made them a little late or something.
I don't know who fed them pregame, but they were sluggish coming out of the gate. But, boy, they've turned it up.
I was sluggish coming out of the gate. That's because we had a lot of pizza down there at the trailer.
Yeah, thank you for the pizza, Brian. These CAS guys take care of their on-screen talent.
Talent. I like that.
I use the word talent very loosely.
Good shot there from our sideline camera. E.J. Bowles down there helping us out tonight. Our 2 cameras up here in the box.
Again,
Reese Chaddock and Casey Guthrie, somebody I know her pretty well.
I hate to beat a dead horse here. I did it last week when South was not getting the ball to number 5. I'm gonna beat the dead horse on the Parkersburg side. We need to get the ball to number 4, number 11. Number 4 and number 11 need touches.
PHS needs to get a big stop here, though.
Here's an interest.
First down for the Patriots. Handoff on the ground.
And you see the line moving the opposite direction now. The blue guys are pushing the red guys backwards and getting 5 to 6 yards a clip.
Briggs is going to push his way out to the 48-yard line. Nice pickup on first down.
Yep, if you can do that, man, that opens up a lot of stuff.
PHS with all 3 of their timeouts.
A tale of 2 coaches.
Yeah, still just under 4 minutes to go. Patriots will keep it on the ground again to Riggs.
Exact
same
same
play.
play.
And that one's good for 2 more yards.
And they're going to keep doing this until you stop it, and then eventually, if you stop it or before you stop it, they're going to pop a little swing pass out to the wide
they'll
side
put
of the
a wrinkle
field.
in it, and it's going to go the other way. 3rd down and 4, just into Big Red territory across the 50.
Yeah, these teams don't run a wide variety of plays. They run the same things.
Bread and butter, baby.
And just
keep her simple.
They try to keep you guessing, and South's been effective with the counter action. These 2 runs have been pretty straightforward, so let's see if they hit them with something on the backside here.
Lutchman Singh is going to keep it himself, and he will spin his way inside the 45, and that should be a Patriot first down.
And there you see him utilize the size.
Stop was made by Austin.
What the heck?
Austin Jones. It'll be a first down.
Kinsen Lutchmansing, and you see him using the size there, got some forward lean, and got a first down for South. Good run there. That's what I was saying last week. Despite his troubles throwing the ball to the other team, he's a very capable runner.
1st and 10 just inside the 45-yard line of the Big Reds. Clock closing in on 2:30 to go until the break. Patriots trying to go up 2 scores here before the intermission. Lutchman Singh puts a man in motion. We'll hand it off. The first man through, that is Sandy, and he's going to go heels overhead to the 41-yard line. Good for about 4.
Yep, you can see those green shoes anywhere, man. They were churning in there. He got flipped upside down, but he got a little 4-yard gain there. So 2nd and 6. Well, it looks like 2nd and 7 on the screen for Patriots.
2 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter.
And despite having no timeouts, I do not see an increase in tempo.
No, there's no sense of urgency at this moment. They'll stay in that same formation. 2 receivers and 2 backs in a power formation here. Lutchman Singh will hand it off again, and Rustin through and running free.
Jaquay Brown, sophomore. Jaquay Brown, 5'9", 170, has not seen a lot of action, but he shows us why he's on the field right there. Good explosion by number 14, sophomore Jaquay Brown. Where did he come from?
Maybe that explains the lack of urgency. They knew he was going to bust a 20-yard run.
Well, the last play, I seen him run out there and take a spot in the backfield, and boy, we see why he's in the game now. Good
90
explosion
seconds left in the quarter. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the Big Red 12. Brown will go in motion to the left side. Handoff up the middle. Flag is down. Sandy is going to bounce around. Will be brought down at the 10, but I'm pretty sure I saw a flag go down.
Tackle was made by Devin Woodman.
From the
I see a flag, just inside the
defensive
hash.
secondary, so that's probably a hold, I think, is where that one usually goes.
And boy, South has run that play right there like at least 5 times on this drive.
Nope, illegal shift. I missed it. I got the first shift, missed the second one.
You got to get it together, Brian.
God. Rusty.
All right, another penalty for Parkersburg South. Let's see how this one haunts them.
Minute 13 to go. 1st down and 15. Move it back out to the 17-yard line.
I have more room to run pass patterns, Brian.
The clock will start on my whistle with the timing option.
Lutchman Singh, under pressure, steps up. Will fight his way down to the 15-yard line. Got some of that penalty yardage back, but now the clock is going to keep running, and this is what the Patriots have to deal with now inside a minute to go.
Well,
Big Reds are more than happy to let it run.
Well, what you saw there was senior decision-making, veteran decision-making, not throwing that football up for grabs, taking care of the football. Minimal gain, but good decision there by the senior, Kinsen Lutchmanson.
2nd and 12. I'm going to say. And that kind of surprises me why Matt Kimes would call a timeout, because the Patriots weren't moving with any sense of urgency here with 43 seconds on the clock.
My guess would be personnel. My guess would be he didn't have the right numbers in the game. So that's just a guess. And this is a big sequence.
Second down, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a big second down.
This is a big sequence of plays we're going to see here. If Parkersburg South can punch this in, who got the ball first, Brian? I can't remember.
Parkersburg South did.
Okay, so this is a big, big, big possession for both of these teams.
43 seconds on the clock. PHS now with 2 timeouts left. South does not have any.
We're calling socks.
So if you don't, anything that you're brought down in bounds, the clock is going to keep running. And you, as the Patriots players are going to have to know, if you're down in bounds, that clock is going to keep moving.
All right, here we go.
If you're short of the 2-yard line as well. A first down will stop the clock momentarily.
Taj Joyce lined up in there down 3-point stance at the tight end.
Handoff is going to go to Sandy, and he is down to the 5-yard line, short of the first down. Clock will continue to run at 3rd down and 3. And now the Patriots hustling to the line with 30 seconds on the clock. Big Red's trying to substitute, and Lutchman Singh is going to clock the ball on 3rd down, and it'll bring up a 4th and 3 from the 5 with 26 seconds left.
All right, what do you do here? I see a kicker coming in
I believe we're going to have a kick attempt.
All right, I don't think a field goal is going to win this game, but I've been wrong before, so.
I'm kind of surprised you don't take a shot.
Nope, here comes Lutchmasing. Nope, here comes the kick team. They've got me confused, Brian. It looks like a field goal unit running on there late. The play clock is down to 8.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. They get the snap off. Field goal attempt is up, and it is good at 22 seconds left.
I don't think field goal kicking is a problem for Parkersburg South.
That one went the distance. Was that Brown, 14?
That ball was well struck.
Was that Bartley?
I thought it was 22. I thought it looked like a 22 to me. I don't know.
I honestly don't know who kicked that, but it went a mile.
I was so excited. He thumped that thing over top of the student section way back there towards the fence. Maybe a field goal could win this thing for the Patriots tonight. I don't know. That was pretty impressive looking sequence. The play clock winding down. The holder calls for the ball right at the very, very last second. Perfect snap, perfect hold, perfect kick. 17-6 lead. Parkersburg South closing in on the halftime break. 22 seconds left, second quarter. 2 timeouts left for Parkersburg High School.
I don't know that you do anything with this. You take a knee, you're going to get the ball to start the
well,
second.
I'll tell you
if
what.
you get a good return, maybe you try something with a couple of timeouts.
Well,
but Greer, last time Greer touched the football, he threw an interception.
Well, Parkersburg South has done some funny stuff on their kickoffs here. I would just tell my guy, go out there and kick it like you did that extra point and run down and make the tackle. And for the Big Reds here, you're hoping for a big return because you've got a lot of capable guys out here. You see Cole Sisk out here in the front. Jeremy Lemaster's right here in front of me, but he's not in the game.
Bartley and Thompson are both lined up to kick the ball.
These guys do some funky stuff, don't they, Brian?
Yeah. And Bartley will kick it high, but a kind of short. And it's going to be taken at the 25-yard line by one of the up men. And out to the 35-yard line.
That looked like number 6.
It is number 6. Robert Williams? No.
Javelle Chandler.
Javelle Chandler, I'm sorry.
And excellent coverage there by Parkersburg South to cover up that short, high, Poochie kick. Poochie. I'm going to call that one a Poochie.
Not a Poochie.
Their 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for PHS with 19 seconds left here in the second quarter. And we'll see if they want to set on it or if they can try and get some yards and call timeout here.
All right, I just scored some 50-50 tickets, Brian.
How about that? Greer's going to swing it out to the near side. Sisk with the catch out across the 40 to about the 44-yard line, and Coach Kimes is going to call timeout right there with 10 seconds left.
I say it every time, son of a Big Red, the Cisco kid with the catch on the sideline. Good gain, 10 seconds left. Not a lot of options here. Maybe take a chance throwing it down the field. How about the old hook and lateral? Who was that? Dylan Shaver took the pitch from number 15. I can't remember his name, little guy, and they beat Wheeling Park on the hook and lateral. It was the most amazing live play I've ever seen in football, probably.
Probably. 10 seconds left again. Coming up the half, we'll watch the Big Red Marching Band and the Parkersburg South Band perform their halftime shows. But still 10 seconds to work with here in this first half. 17-6.
B. Mason was number 15. They threw the hook to B. Mason. Lateral was perfect to Dylan Shaver. He split the safeties and scored with zeros on the clock. It was amazing.
Big Reds will split 3 receivers wide to the top.
See if they got that one in the playbook.
And we'll see what Greer's going to do here with 10 seconds left. And now
flags
we got
everywhere.
flags.
That's a state record for most flags thrown at once.
I'm going to go with false start because every Big Red is moving the other way.
You think
they knew.
Do you think the officials have a contest to see who can get the flag first?
I don't know if it's because some of them work on a height. I like the height. If you go for height, it's a short toss, but it's a high toss.
I really like when there's
Quality.
those penalties in the interior and they throw the flag right at
Right you. They want you to feel bad about it.
And they call your name and your number out.
Greer will throw it short and brought down after a minimal gain, and that is going to be how the first half comes to an end. Parkersburg South.
Caden Johnson with a big stop right there.
Parkersburg South will take a 17-6 lead to the locker room. We'll come back with the halftime shows after this timeout as you watch high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Thank you, CAS Cable, for supporting Belpre football.
Thank you, CAS Cable, for supporting the Belpre High School Marching Band, the pride of Belpre. 1, 2, 3. Pride!
The stock market can feel like a roller coaster, full of twists and turns and a few too many drops. But what if it didn't have to be so scary? We help take the scariness out of investing. With smart strategies, clear guidance, and a steady hand, we can help you ride the market, not get thrown by it. The stock market doesn't have to be a thrill ride. Let's make it a smooth journey.
Sorry, guys.
It just fucking stinks up here. Like, we could have just stayed down there and posted up or something.
there, you can see his tall little ass. He's like in a rifle shower. He shot him never. He just shot her. Hey, with shorties though.
I still get them, bro. It don't matter.
That's what I'm talking about. You guys trying to go down there? I thought there was some grown ass.
We can walk up that way too. It's clear now.
Come on, let's go.
I told him to meet us over there.
Please welcome to the field the pride of Parkersburg, the Parkersburg Big Red Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Dan White, Assistant Director Nick McVaney, Percussion Chris Smith, Woodwind and Brass Instructors Garrett Lewis, Cody Dye, and the 2025-26 Field Commander is Ella Walsh. Tonight the band will be playing Afterburn, Our Director, and Billy Tell Rides Again.
thought he had to flip fetish. He can bit his lips.
Ain't nothing wrong with the flip
He
fetish.
bit his lips. He got a flip fetish. Oh my God! Hello?
Yeah. We still on the microphone. I want to talk to you. Oh my God, can I sing my diss track about Kinston?
Do it.
Should I?
Hey, yo. Pay me $30.
Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over today? You drove right past JR's Donut Castle and did not stop. You should go in and get some pastries and some donuts and maybe a pepperoni roll or something.
Your donut.
What? No, I'm not.
You're clearly a donut.
No, not a donut. Thank you for your cooperation. You have a good day.
What just happened?
Welcome to Miller Prosthetics and Orthotic, where in the heart of the Mid-Ohio Valley, we don't just create artificial limbs and custom braces, we craft possibilities. Meet our dedicated staff, committed to your comfort and mobility. Our certified prosthetists and orthotists are experienced and capable, ensuring even the toughest cases are handled with care. Trust our scientific precision, utilizing advanced techniques like 3D printing and scanning. Are you an active above-knee amputee? Access our unique direct socket technology for increased flexibility and mobility. Walk confidently with microprocessor-controlled ankles and knees, enhancing stability on any terrain. Express your style with custom designs on your new limb or brace, and enjoy the versatility of adjustable heels. For our amputee warriors, discover support and resources at the Amputee Center, a local nonprofit. Take the first step towards comfort and mobility. Your journey starts now.
Hello?
Hi there. I was wondering if you wanted to switch from CAS cable to our services.
No thanks. I'm very happy with CAS cable.
What if I threw in 1 gig speeds?
But I already get that from CAS. And great customer service, too.
How about a puppy? Do you like puppies?
The competition will try and offer you anything but can't match the service and speed you get with CAS cable.
So where are we on the puppy situation? How about 2 puppies? What about ferret?
Are you ready to smile with confidence? Look no further than Premier Dental Group. We're here to make your dental experience comfortable, convenient, and truly exceptional. From routine checkups to advanced cosmetic procedures, we offer a full range of comprehensive dental services. You can trust that your smile is in expert hands. Premier Dental Group, where your smile comes first.
Are you going through a difficult divorce or separation and struggling to come to an agreement on custody arrangements for your children? Raber Law Offices is here to help. Justin Raber is an experienced and compassionate attorney who understands the sensitive nature of custody battles and will work tirelessly to protect your rights as a parent and ensure the best interests of your children are met. Don't let custody issues cause more stress and anxiety. Contact us today to schedule a consultation. Call 304-893-9145.
Field as the teams are coming back out to warm up here at the half. It is Parkersburg South 17, Parkersburg 6. Brian Guthrie here alongside the Macho One, Macho Bob Roberts, and you were gifted some statistics at the half.
I was. You know what, man? And we all know the score, 17-6. But Parkersburg South leads in first downs, 8-4. Rushing yards, 164-60. Parkersburg leads in passing yards, 48-25. But they've also got that big interception.
I was going to say, well, PHS passing yards is all pretty much one play.
But I'll tell you what, the difference in this game so far has been Kenzen Lutchmasing, his ability to throw the ball. He's only 4 for 6 for 25 yards, but he's got a touchdown, and he's open.
Taj Joyce did 67 yards of that work, I think, on that one.
He did, and Taj Joyce is getting some touches tonight, and you can see the difference it makes to this Parkersburg South offense. It opens up the running game when your guys on the flank are contributing. And you said it, Taj Joyce has two catches, 67 yards, and a long of 67. So
yeah, that's the other pass that he caught was like that middle screen thing that just kind of didn't work.
Yep.
But, you know, handing it off on jet sweeps, swing passes out to him. Let him do the work. Let your playmakers make the plays.
Well, and I don't always tell my boss he's wrong, but you were wrong about the rushing touchdown for Parkersburg. It was Ethan Jones.
All right, I stand corrected.
You said number 4. I said number 4, so that adds up to number 8.
That accounts.
A fair game there. Cole Sisk has 2 catches for 44 yards, and but the big difference here has been Parkersburg South effective on the offensive end after a putrid first drive.
I think putrid might be the word of the night because that first drive was just awful. But they have since rebounded, and PHS seems to be the team on their heels. So here's where I always ask my color guy, put on your coach hat and give me what Larry Thompson is telling his Patriots at halftime.
You know what? He's probably telling them, good job. You know, most coaches are the other way around. They're going to tell you what you did wrong. But I feel like right now, coming into this game, I feel like Parkersburg South was the underdog on the road. But Larry Thompson's got to be not only very proud of his team, but proud of his play calling. He must have some good guys up here in the box because they made big-time adjustments when Parkersburg was dominating the line of scrimmage.
Let's go to the other sideline. Matt Kimes' team's the exact opposite. Started hot, cooled off as the half wore on. What is he telling his Big Reds?
I'm going to go back and try to recreate that very first drive. They got the opening kickoff. They drove it down and scored. I'm going to try to do the same thing here. You got to get your quarterback an easy throw, an easy completion to get his confidence back because despite his running ability, he's struggling a little bit passing the ball tonight, and that's what's going to open up the running game. They need to complete some passes.
Alex Greer, the sophomore quarterback for the Big Reds, his last pass attempt was ill-advised. It was picked off and led to a Patriot field goal. And it's one of the things you got to learn when you're the varsity quarterback is a short memory because you're going to have to go back there and sling it some more. You can't be afraid to put it in the air, but you got to make better decisions. That one was just a poor decision.
Well, and he's a right-handed quarterback. He was rolling to his left, throwing across his body, trying to get it over top of the defense to his playmaker, but just didn't have the arm strength to get it there. Ill-advised decision by Alex Greer.
The Big Reds will get the ball to start the second half, trailing 17-6.
And let's not forget this guy, Jaquay Brown, the sophomore, comes in and has 2 carries for 29 yards. Showed a little bit of burst there.
Yeah, he's kind of a secret weapon.
Yep, reminds me a little bit of the back they've got down there at George Washington, who's a sophomore. I can't remember his name, but they got an explosive back down there in Charleston.
Again, the 58th all-time meeting between these schools. PHS leads 39-18. They have split the last 4, and they've actually, split the last 12.
If you throw out the COVID year forfeit. Yeah, I don't know about that either. I don't.
Let's just never speak of it again.
Yeah, let's not say that word out loud. All right, I'm excited here for this second half. See if Parkersburg can get them a good kickoff return here, get some field position, and climb back into this ball game. They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
17-6, 11 points is not insurmountable, but they were kind of treading water there on offense in the first half.
That's probably a good way to put it. So we'll see 25 James Thompson and 12 Wyatt Bartley both line up to kick. Thompson is the short man. Bartley goes deep, so there's always a chance that Thompson can kick it on sides or Bartley can kick it deep.
This is exciting.
Thompson will kick it on side. It will kick right into a Big Red player at the 46-yard line. I guess they just want you to be ready for anything.
Looked like 33, but I don't see a 33. 23. Looks like he's coming off holding the goodies there.
Austin Jones.
Yep, he might have took that one in the bread basket down there just below the bread basket. Looks like he's not happy with the way that ball treated him.
They're going to take one for the team.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Big Reds here to start the third quarter, trailing 17-6. They have not scored since the opening drive of the game. Alex Greer, the sophomore quarterback, wears 24, will call for the ball and hand it off to Jones. First down run, gets out to the 50, good for a couple of yards, 2nd and 8.
And that's one thing that the Big Reds have had going for him is Ethan Jones between the tackles. He's good for 3 to 5 yards every time he touches it. That can open up some stuff some counteraction stuff and maybe a little flip out to one of your playmakers on the flank.
And you're still calling for number 4 to get the ball out there.
Or 11, man. He's just out there on an island, and just like Joyce last week against Woodrow Wilson, he's a long ways from the football, and you got to get him some touches.
Greer on the keeper. He will cross into Patriot territory and down to the 46-yard line, and he'll be about 3 short of a first down.
Looks like number 3, they're coming up with a limp. He's going to get back. Nope, he's going to come off to the sideline, and he's going to be replaced by Hunter Levitt, another playmaker for the Big Reds. They've got a lot of good receivers out here, but it's just a struggle to get the ball in their hands.
Devin Widman is the Patriot or Big Red number 3 that came off the field.
I would like to see some jet sweep action or something here to get the ball to number 4, but he's lined up on the line. Doesn't look like that's a possibility.
3rd and 3. Patriots show blitz. Here they come. Greer's going to keep it on the delay up the middle. He'll have the first down inside the 40 and move the chains for the Big Reds.
Good play call there. Little draw with the quarterback, designed quarterback run. The hole opened up in the middle, and Alex Greer doesn't need a big hole. All he needs is a little crease, and he pops it in there for a good gain. First down, Big Reds.
Mark it right at the 40-yard line, 10-28 here in the 3rd quarter. Big Reds with the opening drive here the second half.
This is exactly what they did first drive, and right here's about where they hit the big play. So look for something in the passing game right here on first down.
Patriots loading up the box defensively. Greer is going to run the option. He'll keep it himself, drags a Patriot down the field for a couple of yards.
I like that play call a lot. A little bit of old classic speed option to the left, and Greer keeps it for about looks about 3.5-yard gain, maybe 4.
Yeah, you have to account for Ethan Jones, the pitch man.
You have to. You have to. And good decision making by the senior, but he comes running off. Alex Greer is on the sideline, helmet off.
Yeah, Greer is going to come out. It looks like he's got an equipment problem.
Here comes Tyler Cameron.
Tyler Cameron will check in as the quarterback here.
And that's part of being a backup, man. You got to be ready to come in the game on a moment's notice. Yep. And here he goes.
Come in at 2nd and 6 for the Big Reds.
Not a bad spot to come in. Keep it simple here.
And he's going to roll out and pass. And he'll drop it to Jones right in the bucket at the 30. Breaks a tackle, 25, down to the 23-yard line.
Wow.
Moves the chains.
And that is what Tyler Cameron brings when he comes in at quarterback. The junior comes in one play, completes the pass, big first down. What a moment what a spot for number 9 there, Tyler Cameron. Kudos, kid, for being ready. Helmet was on, snapped up, and he was ready to go when he came in.
And Greer is back in at quarterback on 1st and 10 for the Big Reds.
I'd expect to see some more of that. That was a nice-looking ball he threw out there.
I believe Tyler Cameron, as Greer will throw it across the middle. Caught! Touchdown, Big Reds!
And there he is. I just ran into his father in the bathroom. I said, what position does he play? He said tight end. There he is on the seam route. Perfectly thrown ball.
Austin Craven.
Alex Greer tosses a dime with the floater over the top. Alex Greer catches it behind the linebackers. No defenders behind him. He takes it in. Touchdown, Big Reds. Extra point to follow.
Sisk on for the extra point. Cameron will put it down. Extra point is up and good. And at 9:09 of the 3rd quarter, the Big Reds are back on the board. At 17-14. That was Craven with the touchdown catch, right?
That was Craven. Number 21, Austin Craven. He is a junior. He will be back next year. Nice looking play there. Well-designed play. And you take advantage of your quarterback. They're expecting the quarterback run. If he would have jumped up in the air, it could have been like a Tim Tebow jump pass. But he just lobbed it right over top of the defenders. Nice touch.
Beautiful play.
Yes.
Beautiful play.
And 2 completed passes in a row for the Big Reds. And what did Coach Macho Bob say the Big Reds needed to do? They needed to complete some passes. They must have been listening to me. Good job, Coach Kimes. Better and excellent execution by the players on the field.
Coach Macho says start slinging it. And good things will happen.
And they did. They had 2 quarterbacks in there, man. So I'm excited to see Tyler Cameron. That's the nephew of Mike Cameron.
I was going to say, I believe that is the nephew of Radio's Mike Cameron.
And I'm good friends with Tyler Cameron's dad, Chris, and he said expect to see him to get some reps tonight. And I think that one was
Sisk puts it on the ground. Sandy will scoop it, and he's got a seam out across the 40 and to the 44.
What a burst there by Mr. Green Shoes. Derek Sandy, man, those shoes make him look fast. He hit that crease with some authority and gets the Parkersburg South Patriots in good field position up near the 45.
So the Big Reds score on their first touch of the ball in the first quarter and their first touch of the ball in the third quarter.
This game is starting to feel like it might be an all-time classic here by the end.
Well, don't jinx us yet.
Do not jinx us yet, but I have that feeling.
It has the makings of a fantastic finish.
It does, and you can see good morale and posture on both sidelines. Both of these teams are expecting to win the ball game. And as I say that,
everybody on the Patriot offensive line except the center moved. So the false start bug that bit the Big Reds in the first half has reared its ugly head for the Patriots here on their first drive of the second half.
Yep, and they are averaging up near close to double digits in penalties per game, and boy, that's not a good problem.
No, they had some penalty issues against Woodrow Wilson that were it's just easy stuff that could have been avoided.
All right, 1st and 15.
9:02 here in the third quarter. Lutchman Singh.
Another
and
false
again
start.
False start. Are we going on one or two, fellas?
Well, and you see big number 78, it looked like in there, Aiden Swisher, I think that was. He's going to pull to the outside. They were going to roll that way with the quarterback, and he just wanted to get that extra step, and he came out of his stance just a skosh too early.
Yeah, it's and that's, as you know, the entire South coaching staff has got to be frustrated because it's one thing to be offsides once. It's another to do it 2 straight times.
Yeah,
and now the Big Reds, it's probably the same play, and now they've gotten a good look at how it's going to go. There's the shift. There's the pull, and they're offsides again.
And you can see the frustration from it must be miscommunication between the quarterback. Maybe he's
That's 3 consecutive false starts.
It's something with the delivery of the snap count because he turned around very angrily towards his quarterback. Like, what's going on?
At this point, I'm calling a different play. And Parkersburg South is going to have to burn a timeout here early in the third quarter like they did in the first quarter.
Well, Big Mo just put his red shirt back on because the Big Reds are pumped up. They're chest bumping over here. 3 penalties in a row, man.
That's something else.
That's as good as a quarterback sack.
And then some. That is. Put that down on your bingo card. That's something you don't see every day. 3 consecutive false starts. At this point, you call a different play.
Well, and you got to understand the coaches over there are probably seething, but you can't bring that attitude into the huddle there. You got to bring some positivity in there and remind these guys, hey, we've got the lead in this football game.
Yeah, we're ahead. Act like it.
And you got to understand there was probably a lot of excitement in the locker room to have the halftime lead.
Yeah.
And let's just hope they can reel themselves in here and not totally self-destruct, do something stupid, turn the ball over. Let's just get out of this, get a couple yards here.
1st and 25.
Stay in the ball game.
Silent count, and they will snap it on a movement. Handoff goes to Sandy, and he gets a yard. I think they're going to go on a silent count now.
Hey,
because Lutchman Singh dropped his hand. Center saw it, turned around, snapped the ball.
Well, no gain's better than a 5-yard penalty, so that's
actually they gained 1.
All right.
Just second along.
We'll take
2nd and 24.
They'll take it at this point in time. So
clock rolling at 8:35 here in the third quarter.
The pace has slowed here. These penalties have slowed the pace of the game.
And I saw an interview with Coach Thompson and earlier this week, and he said, Coach Tanner always wanted to go tempo. He wanted to move quickly. The new Patriots want to kind of grind things out a little bit and really kind of control the ball. So we'll see.
Well, and they have a little bit different.
And it dropped in the hands and dropped to the receiver. Had his hand on it, did Logan Graham, but he couldn't complete the catch. Incomplete,
and
now a flag down.
Hey, Brady Thorne, if he's not going to get the football, he'll make an impact on defense. He separated the defender from the ball there who had it corralled, and a big pass breakup by Brady Thorne. But like I was saying, Nathan Tanner wanted to run tempo because he had guys like
got speed everywhere.
They had Brandon.
Oh, my.
Too much celebration.
And a personal foul go on Javelle Chandler Not only is it 15 yards, that's an automatic first down, I believe.
I didn't see what it was. I saw some guys chest bumping there. He must have made a gesture toward a South player or something of that nature. I'm not going to speculate. I did not see it, but ill-timed penalty there for the Big Reds.
Are we not moving the ball? Did I miss something?
Wow.
Did they decline the penalty? You don't decline that penalty. It's a dead ball. Are we not moving the ball? Did I miss something?
What did we miss?
15 yards and a first down is usually how personal fouls go.
I am confused.
I'm lost now.
Let's go to my inside source and see what he thinks.
Lutchman Singh will set up the middle screen to Taj Joyce, and there's no gain there. On 3rd down and 24, I don't know what happened with the flag. I don't know what just happened. Color me confused. And now it's 4th down, and the Patriots are going to have to punt it away.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, Brian.
Did they not call a personal foul on Parkersburg?
They called a personal foul on number 6.
Back in punt formation.
I don't see the South coaches.
Lutchman Singh will kick it away, and this one goes straight up. Takes a big red bounce and will be downed right around midfield. 7:19 in this weird third quarter. Things have taken a creepy turn.
My inside source says that it was called on both teams.
Oh, offsetting penalties.
Offsetting penalties. So we weren't paying attention. The referee needs to be more clear out there. Yeah, I just didn't hear him call it. Good job there by my inside source. We will, Neil Lynch, thank you, sir, for paying attention.
I'm too busy up here running my mouth to actually hear what's happening.
Hey, we're having fun. This is a fun football game. It's a good atmosphere, man, and I can't believe we get paid to do this, Brian.
1st and 10, and we're going to run the flea flicker. And it got fleed but did not get flicked.
He had Brady Thorne open. Brady Thorne had a step on the defender, but he just couldn't release the ball in time. He was directing traffic. Well played by Parkersburg South.
Greer flips it to Titan Parsons. Parsons trying to direct traffic, but he's going to end up eating it for a 2-yard loss. Again, fleed, but not flickered.
Yep, well, we know it's in the playbook now, so Parkersburg South's always got to be on the lookout for that, especially in a tight game coming down the stretch.
2nd and 12 at the 48 for the Big Reds. 17-13 Patriots. Here in the third quarter, Greer will hand it off to Ethan Jones. Jones will try the left side. That's the wide side, so he's stringing it out. Now he's into Patriot territory and somehow got through the blue wall and will be brought down at the 23-yard line. A big run for Jones.
The balance, the low center of gravity, the ability to keep his feet in traffic. He was down, he was out, he was tackled, but somehow kept his feet and got another 15 or 20 yards. What a carry by Ethan Jones.
Ball is being spotted at the Parkersburg South 22-yard line.
That was impressive, young man. First down 10 Big Reds, 6:08 left. Ball is just outside the 20-yard line.
Greer claps his hands and will play action. Will run it himself.
Oh,
takes a shot, lost the ball.
He got absolutely destroyed, Brian, and he is hurt. What a monstrous hit. Helmet is off.
And out come the trainers immediately.
Alex Greer got absolutely missiled.
He lost the football, but covered up by the Big Reds.
He made a hurdle there at the end of that run, and he put himself in harm's way, and he got absolutely crushed, Brian. Let's hope the young man is okay. He took a hit
that
straight
was a shot.
Right between the 2 and the 4 on the big red letters there. Dang, man, let's hope he is okay.
We'll see if how quickly Alex gets up from that, as he got just speared at the 20-yard line and lost the football. Big Reds, so football-wise, Big Reds recovered. They still have the football, but now we're concerned with Alex Greer as he is down on the field.
Let's not say speared until we see the replay. It was a huge hit, but a spear would be illegal.
Well, not an illegal spear. I'm thinking in more WWE terms.
He did come in there with some authority. He made a leap, and his feet were off the ground, so he put himself in harm's way. And the South defender just laid the wood. And let's pray and hope for the best for Mr. Alex Greer.
We'll take a timeout with the injury on the field here at 5:49 in the third quarter. Parkersburg South leads Parkersburg 17-3 as you watch high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Thank you, CAS Cable, for supporting Belpre football.
Thank you, CAS Cable, for supporting the Belpre High School Marching Band, the pride of Belpre. 1, 2, 3. Pride!
The stock market can feel like a roller coaster, full of twists and turns and a few too many drops. But what if it didn't have to be so scary? We help take the scariness out of investing. With smart strategies, clear guidance, and a steady hand, we can help you ride the market, not get thrown by it. The stock market doesn't have to be a thrill ride. Let's make it a smooth journey.
Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over today? You drove right past JR's Donut Castle and did not stop. You should go in and get some pastries and some donuts and maybe a pepperoni roll or something.
Your donut.
What? No, I'm not.
You're clearly a donut.
No, I'm not a donut. Thank you for your cooperation. You have a good day.
What just happened?
Welcome to Miller Prosthetics and Orthotic, where in the heart of the Mid-Ohio Valley, we don't just create artificial limbs and custom braces, we craft possibilities. Meet our dedicated staff, committed to your comfort and mobility. Our certified prosthetists and orthotists are experienced and capable, ensuring even the toughest cases are handled with care. Trust our scientific precision, utilizing advanced techniques like 3D printing and scanning. Are you an active above-knee amputee? Access our unique direct socket technology for increased flexibility and mobility. Walk confidently with microprocessor-controlled ankles and knees, enhancing stability on any terrain. Express your style with custom designs on your new limb or brace, and enjoy the versatility of adjustable heels. For our amputee warriors, discover support and resources at the Amputee Center, a local nonprofit. Take the first step towards comfort and mobility. Your journey starts now.
Good news, fantastic news. Alex Greer is walking off the field under his own power. But he had his world rocked there for a little while.
Boy, that's why they wear all those pads. That was an absolute car collision right there. Man.
So Tyler Cameron will come back in as quarterback on second down and about 10 from the 22.
And he looked good in his play there earlier, lofting a nice little pass with some deft touch on it for a good gain. So let's see what Tyler Cameron can bring to the game. I got to hang out with him and have a little bit of toss-up at the Ohio University-West Virginia game that we don't like to talk about. But it was a good
yourself.
We enjoyed the tailgate, and the weather was nice. So, yeah, and I got to toss the ball around with a little bit with Tyler Cameron, and he's very capable throwing a football. So let's see what happens.
And he will hand it off on his – I was going to almost said it was his first play, but it is not his first play.
Second play.
Hands it off to Austin Jones, senior running back.
And here comes Ethan Jones back into the ball game. And you see a little bit of action after each one of these plays. Some of these players out there getting a little bit chippy, if I say so.
The juice is flowing her now here. Inside 5 minutes left in the third quarter, 17-13.
A little bit of indecision there. 23 doesn't know if he's coming out, going in, and now the whole team's going to come.
And now timeout Parkersburg as
little bit of
when you start changing up players and packages, it can get a little confusing as to who's supposed to be where. So Matt Kimes will take a timeout as the play clock was inside 10 seconds. 4:45 here in the third. PHS opened the scoring back in the first quarter with their first drive of the game with a 6-0 lead. Parkersburg South responded. Taj Joyce, a 9-yard touchdown catch to make it 7-6. And then Taj followed that up in the second quarter with a 67-yard touchdown catch. It was a screen pass. He did most of the work to put them up 14-6. Then South kicked a field goal. to go up 17-6 at the half.
All right, we're down
and
here.
A Craven touchdown last time PHS had the football put us at 17-13. So now 3rd down and 6 for the Big Reds. Cameron in at quarterback. Patriots showing blitz. Sisk goes in motion. Here comes the blitz. Cameron flips it across the middle.
What a catch!
No, he dropped it.
Oh, my goodness. What a well-placed ball by Tyler Cameron. Boy, what a sharp throw. He led the receiver behind the safety perfectly.
Titan Parsons could not wrangle that right at the goal line, and it came out.
Boy, that was very close to being the catch of the year.
That would have been fabulous if he held on to that. But now Sisk will try a 35-yard field goal.
All right, big kick here for the Cisco kid. See if he can cut the lead to 1.
On 4th and 6 from the 18. Kicking into the South student section. Boots it up and
wide
missed
left.
It. I thought it was going to be short, but it didn't matter because he missed it wide to the left, and the South students are loving it. And the score will stay at 17-13. 4:35 left here in the 3rd.
I was curious if that was 4th down, 2-down territory. Should they go for it? Should they kick it? They tried to kick it. No worse for the wear. You're still within a touchdown of taking the lead. So
I honestly think if Greer is in there, maybe you go for that.
Absolutely. Maybe.
But, the playbook may not be as deep with Tyler Cameron at quarterback, but
I'll tell you this, he looked good under duress right there. There was definitely some pressure.
He's putting some touch on the couple of passes that he has thrown.
And there was traffic all around him. He was calm, cool, and collected. So, and it looks like he might be in for the duration.
South's offsides again.
Wow.
Interior line is moving before anybody else. And I can see him from up here. That is 4 offsides in their last 5 offensive plays. I think. Maybe not. I'm just exaggerating. That's a lot of offsides penalties.
Alex Greer down here on the sideline just in front of us, Brian. Looks like
got his hat on.
Yep, he looks like he might be ready to come back in the ball game. What a tough kid.
The ball spotted at their 15-yard line.
So 1st and 15 for the Patriots.
Making life hard on themselves, Brian.
Yeah, man. It's give the Big Reds defense credit where it's due, but the Patriots are helping.
They most certainly are. They're in reverse.
Now they broke the huddle, headed to the wrong hash mark. Lutchman Singh takes the snap, and they will keep it on the ground. And nothing there.
Boy, they're just happy to get the play off and not move closer to their own goal line.
Riggs on the carry, nothing there. Ball stays at the 15.
Austin Craven in, Austin Jones out. Big Reds momentum on the red team side this time, Brian.
They haven't been able to convert that momentum into points yet. Or enough points.
They've not, but they've got the field flipped. Yeah. They've got the Patriots backed up. They've got them behind the sticks inside their own 20-yard line.
Offsides again, I believe.
They're not
even going to throw a flag on that. Pass is complete to Taj Joyce out of the 25, but did the middle of that line not move early?
They did. I saw it, Brian. The officials must not have been paying attention because they missed another one, and Parkersburg South got a little bit lucky there.
Maybe their elbows hurt from throwing the flag so much. So that'll make it 3rd and almost 5 after the nice pitch and catch to Taj Joyce.
I think Parkersburg South's got to throw the ball a little bit too. Lutchman looked nice right there. That was a well-thrown ball, little dart out there to Taj Joyce, who caught it on his knees.
And they can't forget about number 5 because he made a lot of hay there in the first half. Got to get it into his hands. Lutchman Singh on the option, and he's going to get crushed back at the 20-yard line. And Austin Craven with the tackle.
I can hear the crowd down here in front of me saying false start again. I didn't
I didn't see it that time.
But Lutchman Singh, although he did take the sack, he did not turn the ball over. So
that was an option. The pitch man was too far away. There was no way he was pitching that ball, and the Big Reds had it read really well.
Austin Craven knew the play. He was on his way.
2.5 minutes to go here in the third, and the Patriots are punting away again on 4th and 10. High snap, corralled and kicked away. Nice kick this time. It'll bounce right at the 50 and roll into the Big Reds into the field and stop dead at the 40. Almost right on the kickoff X.
And not a terrible kick for having to reach out there and make an amazing catch.
Save it, yeah.
Yep, very reminiscent of Oliver Straw for the Mountaineers there in a game or so ago. He made a one-handed grab in the end zone of all places. So.
I like your leather helmet that you post on there that you wear.
You know what? I got that thing as a gift back during the first Rich Rod era, and it was purchased at Walmart. And I thought it was goofy, and I'd never wear it. I threw it in the closet, and a few years ago I started wearing it. I've never seen another one like it. People absolutely love it.
1st and 10 for the Big Reds. Greer back in at quarterback, and he will hand it off to Sisk, and he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. I think Nessel rode in on the tackle of that one.
Yeah, good job by the interior of that Patriot defensive line, scraping down the line, stretching the play towards the sideline. Ethan Jones had no choice but to cut it up, and there was nothing there. Number 75 and 64 for Parkersburg South. 64, Brody Nessel rode. Justice Drain, 75, the left side of that defensive line tonight, very stout.
Let's 90 seconds left here in the quarter. Greer is going to fake the handoff, run it himself, and he'll be drugged down from behind, short of the 45-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down at about 6.
You know, and you got to wonder, you cannot question the toughness of Alex Greer. However, when you take a big hit like that, is that going to slow you down a little bit, Brian?
Is that 54 or 64? That's 54 coming off the field for Parkersburg South. Looks like he may be dealing with a cramping issue and got off the field in time.
You got to wonder if Alex Greer is going to punch it up in there with the same authority.
Yeah,
or is
he
he
get
going
a
to
little gun shy at this point?
Is he going to have that hit nestled in the back of his mind?
3rd and 6 at the 45 for the Big Reds. Trailing 17-13. Greer will keep it, coming near side. Cuts it back inside. 1st down across the 50.
And right there's your answer, Macho Bob. Yes, Alex Greer is going to run the ball with the exact same authority.
Stay on your feet.
Yes.
Stay on your feet.
Yes, and that's the Alex Greer Parkersburg needs right there. That was a good bounce back play, and now he's back into the football game, and the Big Reds got momentum inside the Patriots side of the field.
They do not have to run a play here at the end of the 3rd quarter here. Play clock is at 20. Game clock is at 15. They're going to line up. Clock runs down. They will snap it at 3. Handoff goes around the left side. Good for a couple of yards. That is number 10.
Hunter Levitt.
And that is going to be how the 3rd quarter ends. We'll go to the 4th. Patriots 17. Big Reds 13. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Hello?
Hi there. I was wondering if you wanted to switch from CAS cable to our services.
No thanks. I'm very happy with CAS cable.
What if I threw in 1 gig speeds?
But I already get that from CAS. And great customer service, too.
How about a puppy? Do you like puppies?
The competition will try and offer you anything but can't match the service and speed you get with CAS cable.
So where are we on the puppy situation? How about 2 puppies? What about a ferret?
Are you ready to smile with confidence? Look no further than Premier Dental Group. We're here to make your dental experience comfortable, convenient, and truly exceptional. From routine checkups to advanced cosmetic procedures, we offer a full range of comprehensive dental services. You can trust that your smile is in expert hands. Premier Dental Group, where your smile comes first.
Getting ready for the 4th quarter here at Stadium Field. It is Parkersburg South 17, Parkersburg 13. As rivalry week comes to a close here in the city of Parkersburg. Parkersburg South won the volleyball match, a 5-set thriller on Monday. PHS took the boys soccer match on Tuesday, as well as golf and cross country on Wednesday. And girls soccer yesterday at Erickson played to a 0-0 draw.
Well, we're not getting a 0-0 draw here tonight, Brian. Lots of offense, lots of big hits, lots of big plays, 17-13, plenty of fireworks on the field tonight.
So, yeah, Parkersburg South 0-3, and after this, back at home at Erickson against John Marshall, then on the road to Hurricane and Morgantown, which PHS has already gone through. PHS will welcome Riverside, then George Washington and Huntington. This is the first of 4 in a row at home for the Big Reds.
Boy, have you seen the John Marshall football complex?
I've driven past it.
It's one of the best in the state. They've done a beautiful job down there. Somebody invested some money.
So we'll start the fourth, 2nd and 7 for the Big Reds at the Patriot 43. Alex Greer at quarterback. We'll put Jones in motion and flip it out to him in the flat. Read well by the Patriots, but Jones still picks his way through and is going to get a yard or 2 out of it. Ethan Jones has been a weapon for the Big Reds this evening.
Very shifty, low center of gravity, good hands for a running back. You can use him in a multitude of ways. Hunter Levitt comes off. I didn't see who came in there for. Maybe number 3, Devin Weidman looked like he back in the game.
I don't know if you know this, Macho Bob. This is a big 3rd down right here.
This is a big 3rd down. And the 2 guys spread to this side of the field, Brady Thorne and Titan Parsons. 0 touches on the offensive side for those 2.
Greer fakes the handoff, will flip it down the middle of the field.
What a catch!
Parsons!
What a catch!
Over the shoulder! And Parsons down at the 1-yard line. Willie Mays basket catch over the shoulder, and the Big Reds are on the doorstep. Wow!
He looked like Jim Edmonds out in center field running straight away. He turned. He made a good adjustment on the play. Alex Greer on the rollout threw a dime out there. Oh, my God!
Oh, no! Coming back.
And that's why Coach Kimes was irate earlier when South had potential illegal man downfield. Well, this negates a huge, beautiful play.
Yeah.
But I guarantee both guys are putting that on their highlight tape.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's one of the problems with the RPO.
Right.
Is that if too many linemen think it's an R and not a P.
And the quarterback did have the ball for an extended period of time. But, man, you got to give your receivers number 4 and 11 a chance downfield like that, and good things are going to happen.
Boy, that was a pitch and catch right there. That was
wow.
It
doesn't hurt them too far as far as yardage because it's a spot foul.
Yeah. But 3rd and 10 now for the Big Reds after they could have had 1st and goal. Now they got to regroup here on 3rd and 10. Greer will go empty set, calls for the ball. Full blitz from the Big Reds. Greer unloads it. It's incomplete, and it'll be 4th down.
They tried a little, like a tunnel screen there to the tight end, Austin Craven. He jumped up to catch the ball, might have took a hit, twisted an ankle or a knee when he came down.
They're trying to stretch something out.
Okay.
That's a hammy.
You know, that's good sportsmanship right there. Number 54 for the Patriots, Caden Johnson helping to stretch out Austin Craven.
And as soon as Greer went empty set, I don't know if the Patriots had it called from the get-go, but that was a jailbreak right there. They were coming no matter what, and it's going to force him to do something fast.
And unfortunately, throwing the ball from the pocket is not Alex Greer's strong suit. Although that was a screen, and the idea is to let the line come through, and they came through quickly.
They came through a little faster than he anticipated. Austin Craven was the player, I believe, down getting worked out. He's going to have to come out. He was about ready to turn around and go back in, but, I think you got to come out for one.
Yeah, he had looked like he had a little cramp there.
Tyler Shahan in to punt it away. And again, this was a huge swing. PHS was going to have 1st and goal at the 1, and instead they are punting the ball away. Taj Joyce stands at his own 10, awaiting the Shahan kick. A little bit of pressure, but he gets it away, and Joyce is going to let it bounce at the 10, and it is going to roll down inside to the 3.
All right, there he is, number 1, Tyler Shahan, man, with the looking a lot like, not going to say his name, number 40 used to play for the Mountaineers. Pitt McAfee.
Not Pitt McAfee.
Pat McAfee, I'm sorry. Yeah, he
wow.
Titan Parsons, Tyler Shahan, I should say, for the brand, pinning the Patriots back deep.
We have first touching on the play. First and 10 at the first touching spot.
Oh, somebody,
we
one of the Big Reds touched it, and they're going to give him to him where he first touched it.
Okay, so it didn't roll down to the 3 by itself.
Right. It was assisted.
An assisted roll is going to put it out at about the 12-yard line. It's where the Patriots will start. A little bit better than a 3. 10.5 to go here in the ball game. Lutchman Singh hands it off. This is that Jones again, 14?
Yeah, that's the sophomore.
Or Brown.
Jaquay Brown, number
Jaquay
14.
Brown.
And, boy, he's got some speed. He's small in stature, but he's got some wheels out there. Let's look for him to get some more touches down the stretch. Brings a little bit of pop to the backfield there.
But no gain. A lot of running to get nowhere in particular. It'll be 2nd and 10 as we cross 10 minutes left in this game. A 4-point Patriot lead.
And you got to think, they're not going to be any hurry. They're going to use that play clock and, try to melt that clock. Very Salvador Dali-ish.
Wow, that was artsy. That was.
I used that a game or two ago, the Salvador Dali formation where we melt clocks. And the Patriots are doing it here. The play clock.
And they're offsides again.
False start. I got somebody hitting me up on my phone, Brian, and they're getting mad at you for saying offsides on the offense.
Oh, they called timeout.
Now they got the time. They ran the play clock way down and got the timeout before the false start.
That's not. Why am I in trouble for saying
I don't know.
Offside? I'm not the one that's moving.
I don't know why they're texting me about it. He's the boss. I'm not. Hey, and one thing you got. This is a tight ball game. Parkersburg South is in a good situation, but they're also in kind of a bad situation. PHS has them backed up. 9.5 minutes left on the clock. It's a long time, but it's not a long time, especially being that Parkersburg wants to wind the clock down.
Yeah, and a 4-point lead is not the same as the 8-point lead that you had earlier.
It's a little bit better than a 3-point lead, though.
A little bit.
So you got to protect the ball here.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if you're Lutchman Singh, you have got to be careful with the football.
And knock on wood, let's not jinx the young man. He's been very good with his decisions tonight. He's taken care of the football. This is a critical situation.
They moved again.
What in the holy?
Flag on the play.
I believe the backs moved this time. I'm not throwing the flags. I'm just saying they're moving.
Yep, false start.
You're seeing this too, right?
False start on the offense. Man, I tell you, that's got to be 6 or 7 of them now.
I have a feeling that there's going to be some laps run at practice on Monday.
I would imagine, or there's going to be some stay in your stance drills. I don't know if that's a real drill, but you're going to stay in your stance for a little bit.
Clock stopped at 9:35. Play clock down to 5 as the Patriots come out of the huddle. They're not even burning any game clock here.
And they didn't.
And did they get it off? Nope. Flags are
Wow,
down.
my
They're going to get a delay penalty.
What in the?
Oh, my. Upside is half the distance. Isn't that far at this point?
I am just gonna. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm speechless.
That's.
Let's go, Big Red fans. Get on your feet.
So 2nd and 18 after all the penalties. Lutchman Singh throws it in the flat to Joyce, who's in the end zone and has to just avoid the safety. Dives out to the 5. Excuse me, that's number 6 on the catch. Barrett.
I'll tell you what, that might have been the best 1-yard gain ever.
Stop made by Austin Jones. Cole says.
I don't think they got anything out of it.
Well,
ball is at the 4.
So maybe he lost a yard. That's the best 1-yard loss ever.
Yeah. Wow.
Because he caught the ball 3 yards deep in the end zone.
Wow.
And
first down markers out at the 22-yard line. They have it at the 4.
And
late substitution here.
And not a strong punting game.
No.
So far. So the Big Reds are advantage Big Reds at this point. You see the defense imploring the crowd to stand up on their feet and make some noise.
They've got the Parkersburg student section right behind them.
3rd down, 18.
Lutchman Singh puts a man in motion. We'll hand it off to Taj Joyce. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to get swamped at the 2.
Wow. Big advantage, Parkersburg High School. Now Parkersburg South is going to be punting. The punter's heels are going to be on the goal line.
He's a rugby kicker, so he moves around a little bit, and he's not going to have a whole lot of room.
I'll tell you what, and he's not kicked any long balls today either, so Parkersburg is probably going to end up with some really good field position.
Lutchman Singh will stand almost in the PHS student section.
Javelch, I bet he's taking some heat down there right now, isn't he?
He'll get it away.
Got off a nice little.
Not great. Actually bounces off the head of one of the Patriot defenders. And now reversing field and coming back the other way is Thorne, and he's going to come down to the 29-yard line.
Yep, and that was a good job getting the punt off. However, it went right off of one of his players' heads, and that player seemed to stop.
I think Derek Sandy took it right on top of the bean there.
And he kind of slowed down and gave Brady Thorne an avenue to get back around him. So, but good job by the Patriots to corral him and not let him break off a really big game-changing run.
So here's my question. When it hits the kicking team's player, that's like downing the punt.
Well, maybe.
And I think that might be what the officials are discussing here. I think that punt's going to be downed where it hits Sandy.
And it's probably going to be about the same place he got tackled. So.
We have first touching against the kicking team at the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Parkersburg.
They get about 4 yards out of it. Yeah, it hits Sandy on top of the head at the 25, so that's where it's downed.
Wow, big advantage here, Parkersburg High School, with a chance to drive it in here and take the lead. Still no touches on offense for number 4, Brady Thorne. And he is wide here to the
Greer will hand it off
side
to Ethan Jones, and Jones will fight his way down to the 20. Good for about 5.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing about Ethan Jones, man. He's not afraid to put his head up in there in traffic and deliver some blows to the defense. Looks like we've got a stoppage in play here.
I think we got another Big Red down. So next week, we will be in Ravenswood. I hope you like black and red. So we've got the Ravenswood Red Devils hosting the Sissonville Indians for you right here on CAS 45. Kickoff scheduled for 7:30 right now at I believe Flynn Field. I think it's Flynn Field in Ravenswood. Beautiful facility down there as well. So we will be in Ravenswood next Friday night for high school football. Red Devils and Indians.
And that game is at Ravenswood.
Correct.
I'm excited to check out their press box.
You're going to be on the roof.
I love it up there. I had a great time on the roof with Mike Cameron last week and Joe Oliverio for South and Woodrow. The weather was nice. Hopefully we get nice weather.
Well, it hasn't rained in about a month, so you know it's going to start now. It is Austin Craven again for the second time. He is as he will limp his way off the field. And when it's, usually the first week or two of football season, it's still hot, so you see a lot of cramping. It was 90 degrees today.
Well, it was hot.
It's mid to late September. The first day of fall is Monday, and it was 90 degrees today.
Global warning.
2nd down and 6 for the Big Reds. Greer will spin around and hand it to Ethan Jones, and he's going to bust it to the outside, and heads for the pylon, will be knocked out of bounds around the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Parkersburg.
Yep, Ethan Jones again, man. He's been the big offensive weapon for Parkersburg. He tried to bust it up inside, bounced out.
I was going to say, as soon as he took that angle towards the sideline, it almost like he found another gear.
Yep, he's got good speed, number 8. He's got to be closing in on 100 yards today.
Big Red's knocking on the door here as we're inside 8 to go. Trying to get the lead back. And timeout, Parkersburg. 7:56 to go.
One timeout left per.
PHS has not led since 6-0 back in the first quarter.
And despite the lack of scoring here in the second half, there's been plenty of action. The ball's moved up and down the field. Well, there's been a bevy, that's the word I should say, a plethora, plenty of penalties.
You getting paid by the word here, Chaucer? What's going on here?
I don't know, but got to use a lot of words to explain all these penalties on the Patriots because they've really shot themselves in the foot here in the second half.
I will say if the Patriots end up on the short end of this one, they can squarely look at penalty flags, self-inflicted penalties.
They might have as many penalty yards in the second half as they do offensive yards.
It's entirely possible.
All right, big sequence right here.
I got the PHS band playing over here, the South band over here, House of Pain's coming out of the PA system. I don't even know what's going on.
Yep,
but I do know it's 1st and goal for the Big Reds at the 6.
Yep, we're 4-down territory here.
Greer will keep it right up the middle. Fighting, and he's going to be down around the 1.
And he's a good runner between the tackles. He's tough to bring down. He's slick in there.
Good shot of him down there on the doorstep.
And again, just a sophomore, this guy is going to have a long, successful career here. If the Big Reds can keep him with this new NIL stuff in high school. So somebody better get their checkbook out.
Again, it was neat watching David Parsons for 3 years just grow as a quarterback. Greer will hand it to Ethan Jones. Didn't make it. 3rd and goal.
Big time stop there by the interior of the Parkersburg South defense.
You know you've got 2 more cracks at this. There's no way you're kicking a field goal here.
No way you're kicking a field goal here. No way. All right, you got plenty of options here. You got Greer between the tackles, or do you run this little speed option, try to get him on the edge?
I'd leave it to Greer. Just do a little draw and take it in there yourself. Ethan Jones to his left. Greer ran up the middle. Touchdown, PHS.
He made it look easy. Kudos to that young man for coming back from a monstrous hit and being down and out on the field. Alex Greer shows his resilience and toughness and punches it in, and Parkersburg High School has the lead, 19-17. Extra point pending. Cole Sisk is in to kick. Tyler Cameron to hold to try to stretch the lead to 3. Big turn of events here in Parkersburg.
Yeah. Sisk puts it into the student section, and it is 20-17 in favor of the Big Reds.
He got the belly of that one, Brian. He thumped that one through there, and they're chest bumping, they're high-fiving. The Big Reds are riding high. Big Mo's wearing a red shirt right now.
6:32 left in this ball game. Everybody wearing red here's got a little bit more juice now.
And since Joe Oliverio is not here, I'm going to give credit to this Big Reds band. That is a well-schooled, well-trained, well-oiled machine. That is a tight marching band.
Did you get to see any of the South Billy Joel show? They didn't run the whole show.
I missed it. We have such a big crowd here tonight. It took me 20 minutes to get to the restroom.
.632 left in this game. It's a 3-point PHS lead. The Patriots have been their own worst enemy here in the second half, as they led this game 17-6 at the break. A touchdown in the third and a touchdown now in the fourth for the Big Reds. And they're back on top. Sisk has it teed up. And he's going to send this one short. It will be taken at the 24-yard line by one of the upmen. Swinging around and will be brought down short of the 30-yard line.
And
I believe that was 13, Devin Andrews.
Good coverage there by the Parkersburg kick team to prevent number 12 there from swinging it out to the wide side of the field. And now we are getting into crunch time. Inside 7 minutes left. Parkersburg South football.
Macho Bob, I would say here that you paid for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. 20-17, 6.5 to go.
I'm on the edge of my seat, Brian, and I'm sure everyone else
haven't sat down the whole game.
Because the momentum swings have been big. It's South's turn here.
Oh, my goodness.
Another false start. My goodness.
At this point, I think one of the officials just threw his hands out and was like, what is happening? I hope the officials have some per flag bonus, like if they hit 20 flags or something like that, they get some kind of.
I don't know, but
they get a neat pin that says 20 flag club or something like that.
Parkersburg South might set a state record here for false starts.
My goodness.
All right, they're still in the ball game, down 3, 1st and 15. Not an insurmountable task here.
Lutchman Singh will hand it off. And that is your guy, Jaquay Brown.
Brings it out to the 30, and it looks like the Patriots have something here in sophomore running back Jaquay Brown.
Yeah.
He's a smaller guy, short.
He's going to be a nice one of your, if you got your Thunder Lightning heavy hitter, shifty guy, he's going to be your lightning guy.
He's got that low center of gravity, and he looks to have excellent speed.
Got about 6 on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
And this has got to be hard for the linemen there. When they look to the sideline, they're sitting in those stances for a long, long time. Those legs got to start burning after a while.
Yep. He'll flip it out to the flat. Caught by Logan Graham. He will be slung down around the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and about 3.
Looked like that was Hunter Levitt out there making a nice tackle, wrapped him up securely, and brought him down. And like you said, that's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a big 3rd down, Macho Bob.
Jeez Louise, man. They've all been big because it's such a tight game. What a pleasure, what a pleasure, what a joy for my very first Parkersburg South and Parkersburg High School football game.
3rd and 3, South will spread out 4 receivers. On 3rd and 3, and they're offsides again.
Man, another false start.
I think Jaquay Brown came out of his stance in the backfield too soon. 3rd and 3, just turned into 3rd and 8. Wow. This PHS crowd is loving it.
Well, the PHS defense has got to be loving it because they're moving the Patriots backwards, and they don't have to do it.
They don't have to do anything. We're at 5:03 here in the 4th after the 973rd offsides penalty against Parkersburg South.
There's got to be some rehabilitative training.
And it'll be Jaquay Brown. He will bounce through the first wave, and what a run for Brown.
My goodness.
What can Brown do for you? He got a 1st down for the Patriots.
Did he get the 1st down, or do you go for it on 4th down? Yes,
I don't know.
He got
like
the 1st down.
Got it. Wow. Pinballs his way through the Big Red defense.
Boy, the Patriots really have something here in 14. He just came out of nowhere this game. He's bouncing around in there, getting lost in traffic, looking a lot like Alex Greer coming through there.
Lutchman Singh fakes the handoff to Brown, tries to take it himself. He'll get the line of scrimmage, and that is going to be about it. Inside 4.5 to go. South with 1 timeout left. PHS also with 1. And now the clock is going to become a factor as the Patriots trail by 3.
Yep, and it just ticks away. You see a little bit of tempo now.
They're going to do a little pitch to Sandy, and he's going to run into a wall of Big Reds.
Yep,
they're going to shove him back, and here's
another
a late
flag.
And now the clock is going to stop. Sandy lost his helmet, and we'll see what this penalty is.
Maybe a face mask, because it came in from the backside. The official,
and it was late in the play.
The official that threw it was on the top of the P up there. And Sandy's helmet did come off, so.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 3.
That might explain why the hat came off. That's a big play for the Parkersburg South Patriots. And again, penalties proving to be costly for both programs tonight.
That's a big shift of real estate for the Patriots. Puts them on the right end of the field, trailing by 3 as we're under 4 to go, and the clock is already rolling. 4 receiver set, twins each way for Lutchman Singh. He'll move Brown up to the sidecar. Run behind him, coming near side. Puts his shoulder down and will get about a yard. That's a lot of punishment for your quarterback to take to get a yard.
It is, you know what? And your backup quarterback standing over there on crutches. So you got to be really careful here with Kenson Lutchmasing. Otherwise, you're going down to maybe your JV guy or go to the wing T.
And you've got a lot of skill players there with Sandy and Joyce and Brown. I mean, there's guys you can put the ball in the hand of. Channing Barrett.
Well, and they were lining number 5 up out wide last week, and they not getting him the ball. They utilized him in some different ways tonight. So that's been very. Here comes the
option
sophomore.
to Brown, and he is going to get swamped. They're going to lose a couple on this one, as the Big Reds were waiting for that one.
Cole Sisk comes out of there fired up. Number 23, Austin Jones comes out of there fired up. Big Reds defense playing big here.
2:40 to go as the clock rolls at 3rd and 11 for the Patriots.
Brian.
They're not close enough for a field goal.
Is this a big 3rd down?
You know what, Macho Bob? This is a big third down.
This is a big 3rd down. Is this 4-down territory?
Has to be.
This has to be 4-down territory.
Yeah, you can't kick a field goal from here. The last field goal they kicked had plenty of room, but I don't know that you're hitting a 60-yarder. Lutchman Singh to throw. All kinds of time. Throws it across the middle, knocked away from Joyce, incomplete. No flags. And here's where the water meets the wheel, kids. 2:05 to go. It is 4th down for the Patriots.
Was not much there in the way of open receivers. Looked like he had a little lane to run out here towards the.
No, I was going to say for the first time tonight, he had time to throw.
He had plenty of time to throw, but the Parkersburg defensive backs had everything covered up.
And Parkersburg South is going to burn their last time out here with 2:05 to go, and this one is the game. 11 yards or you go home. I mean, it's not that far, but still.
Yep, you've got to.
You go home 0-4.
You've got to bring out your best play here. One, you practice it a lot. It's got to go to your bread and butter, I guess, something that you got to have 11 yards. You can't have 10 and a half.
I think you got to get it in the hands of 5. That's just me. I think Taj Joyce has been he's been almost non-existent here in the second half. 2 scores in the first half and nary a peep here in the second half. I think you got to figure out some way to get it in his hands.
Yep, and Parkersburg South has not been highly effective with the drop back pass.
And if you're the Big Reds, are you coming with everything that you've got here, or are you trying to lay back and play it safe?
I'd at least blitz a linebacker or 2, try to get some pressure in the backfield and make this hard on Kenson Lutchmasing.
4 receivers, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom for Lutchman-Singh on 4th and 11. Here's the ball game. They got to get a first down. Lutchman-Singh gonna get sacked.
Yep, and there you saw the pressure off the right edge. Parkersburg High School sent their right outside linebacker. He came in scot-free. Lutchmasing had to step up and try to make a throw, and nothing was there. He got sacked.
And the Big Reds will take over at their own 45 with 2 minutes left.
Yep, and the Big Red fans here in front of us are waving goodbye to the
I'm sorry, the last timeout was a Big Red timeout, not a Patriot timeout. So South has 1 left. Big Reds do not. But with 2 minutes on the clock, a few knees will end this ball game. I don't know if you even hand it off, do you? They're going to line up to hand it off. Or Greer can just keep it.
Wow, what an exciting game.
Greer will spin around and hand it off to,
and the ball's on the ground.
Ethan Jones. Did it come out?
I thought the ball was fumbled. It looked like that ball was fumbled.
Now, Ethan Jones comes up with it.
Number 3 just came running through there like he had. I thought he had the football, and he turned.
No gain on the play, but that's not the important part as the clock continues to run.
Yep. It's always a good time to quote the late Chris Berman. Tick, 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 tick.
Chris Berman isn't dead.
He's not?
No.
Damn it. Messed that one up.
Second and 10.
Pardon my language. Sorry, Chris Berman.
Keeping it on the ground are the Big Reds, just playing it safe between the tackles.
I meant to say the great Chris Berman.
Ethan Jones, another half a yard, will take it under a minute.
The clock might be ticking down on Macho's CAS career over here. I definitely fumbled that one.
Fumble Rudy.
And now the Big Reds go into the victory formation.
Let the play clock tick all the way down. Get it inside 35 and take a knee and take your second win in a row, Big Reds.
Look at the discipline of that offensive line staying in that stance for so long.
Greer gets the snap, takes a knee.
Oh, and the South
and
that's going to be a penalty on Parkersburg. We've got a scrum.
A melee with 20 seconds on the clock.
When Parkersburg snapped the ball, Parkersburg South had two guys that absolutely fired off the ball and barreled the man in front of him. And
trying to make something happen.
And then a Parkersburg High player retaliated.
It's hard. They could do offsetting again.
I don't know. You're allowed to fire off the ball on the snap, so
you're not allowed.
You're not allowed to jump on a guy
instigating.
After the play.
Yeah, 20 seconds left on the clock. 21 seconds actually on the clock. And a flag down, and a Donnybrook, a slobber knocker, if you will.
Personal foul. Offense, number 55. That's a 15-yard penalty. That'll bring up fourth down.
And I did some fights last night in Huntington. I thought we were going to see another one right there, Brian.
So fourth down with 21 seconds left. You can't take a knee because the clock will stop.
Wow, Brian, we have got ourselves a predicament right here.
Okay, I thought Parkersburg was out of timeouts, but now they're saying Parkersburg taking timeout, so maybe South did take the other timeout. I don't know what's happening.
I'll tell you what, I know what's happening. We got fourth down, and we've got 21 seconds left on the clock. They've either got to get a first down or burn 21 seconds, and both of those are going to be pretty formidable tasks right here with fourth and 30.
So Patriots took the one when they're on their fourth down. PHS is taking theirs on this fourth down. So, all right, I don't want to we thought this game was over. But at this point, you're going to have to punt it away, right? You can't just run around and kill time because the clock doesn't start till the snap.
Yeah, boy, there's a whole section of South fans right here that left, and they're going to miss quite a finish here.
Because they're going to have to punt it away. So Shahan is on to punt.
Big pressure on the punter here. Not only
you got to bring everybody.
And, you got to have a good snap. You got to get the punt off. And you've got Taj Joyce back here receiving it. So, holy cow, man, anything can happen right here.
Matt Kimes trying to get the right personnel in the field. They're missing guys.
Mass confusion. I wouldn't say mass confusion, just two guys, but still confusion.
They're going to have to kick it away. Flags are flying. Punter got hit. Flag is down. Joyce is going to let it bounce. There's another flag. Joyce picks it up late. He gets dropped.
He got absolutely crushed.
So we'll see there's an illegal block down here on our left. There's another flag at the line of scrimmage up here.
And Taj Joyce got absolutely.
And he's up limping.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to walk off the field. He got hit hard, Brian.
I think he got twisted. It was the little barrel roll at the end. And we've got 11 seconds on the clock in a 3-point game.
We got a flag down here at the Big Reds.
There was a flag.
26.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a flag on the offense. Either they didn't line up right or somebody was offsides, and there's going to be an illegal block down here on the receiving team. And I think we may have a redo.
During the kick, we have an illegal block in the back by the return team, number 6. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick, first and 10.
Well, what's the flag down here then?
What, they're just going to pick this one up? He just picked it up, put it in his pocket, disregard this one.
Wow.
What in the world? He couldn't have called that illegal block from all the way down there, right?
No, he threw this at the snap. This one was thrown at the snap, but the illegal block down here. So the Patriots are going to have at least one play with 11 seconds. The clock would stop out of bounds or with a first down.
Any viewers out there that know what just happened there with the flag?
Where's Joe Oliverio when we need him?
There's a flag thrown down here at the Parkersburg 26, if anybody knows what that was for, and it was simply picked up. The flag was thrown at the snap and then simply picked up.
And I think the Coach Thompson's over there on the far sideline saying he's got his hands out. It's like, what was that flag for?
Yeah, I got to wonder.
That's a legitimate question.
Some funny business going on down here on the field. All right, this is the situation. Parkersburg South trails by 3. They've got the ball 1st and 10. Looks like it's going to be what, at the 20,
got a zebra
20-yard
meeting.
line.
Now let's get an explanation here, maybe.
An official timeout was not taken for number 5 for Parkersburg South. Number 5 to participate in this first down.
They were going to throw an illegal participation flag down here is what they were doing. Okay, so they did pick that one up.
All right, Parkersburg High in the prevent defense.
They got a man 40 yards off the ball. Lutchman Singh to throw all day across the middle to Taj Joyce, who dropped it.
And he had some room to run, Brian. He would have got that out to the 40, maybe the 50-yard line at minimum.
At least a first down and stop the clock. 7 seconds left.
Yep,
and he knows he missed that one.
Yep, that one hurts. That was a well-thrown ball by Kenson Lutchman Singh. This is most likely going to be the final play of the game, and it's going to take something monumental. Nothing's impossible here, but we shall see. Parkersburg lines up with guys way back. Their deepest defender is inside their own 40-yard line. Now he comes back up into the big red P.
Barrett goes in motion. They will throw it out to Graham. Graham up the far sideline. Clock is expired, and that's the ball game. Parkersburg High School has won the Crosstown Showdown against Parkersburg South 20-17 with 2 second-half scores unanswered. And they will take win number 40 in this all-time series.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brian, it might not be an all-time classic, but it was a highly competitive game, and we got everything that we wanted in tonight's game.
Got your money's worth out of this one. 40-18, now the all-time record of this matchup in the advantage of the Parkersburg High School Big Reds. Any final thoughts?
You know what? I was just sitting here trying to think of who I was going to give the player of the game to for Parkersburg High School, and I just couldn't pick out anyone that had that standout performance. I'm going to give the player of the game to the entire team, trailing late with a big comeback victory. Great job, especially to Alex Greer, bouncing back from a big hit and a big injury to lead his team back to 500 for Matt Kimes.
Wow, what a game. 2-2 now are the Parkersburg Big Reds, and the Parkersburg South Patriots are going to have to regroup back at home. 0-4 before they hit the road. Join us next week for more high school football. We'll be in Ravenswood as the Red Devils will host the Sissonville Indians. Hope you'll join us for that. CAS 45, Facebook, YouTube. Follow us on social media. Appreciate Macho Bob Roberts here and our entire crew for CAS 45. My name is Brian Guthrie. Thanks so much for watching this evening. Great evening.
United we stand.